Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Views from the Vault, episode 172 goes in about 5 minutes. Ariel, Jason, Leon, and Pierre. We're joined by a good friend Pat from Topper Store. Drop a like on the video and say hi in the comments. And for now, enjoy this beat by the BP Mercenaries.
It's good to have you back home, Leon, where we don't have all kinds of tech issues.
So excited. We're in the
the
presence of a celebrity right now. International man of mystery. Atlanta. Oh my God, Pat. First, I want to congratulate your brothers for bringing home the gold medal in the FIBA basketball. I know you're very happy about that.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel for beating the Americans?
So that's Germany, you know. I'm not from Germany. I'm from Austria.
It's like cousins, right?
Nah.
No.
I got a lot of good friends in Germany, but it's different. But I appreciate that they did it, you know. But the US team was not the strongest.
Snap, let's congratulate us on anything Canada wins. Well,
we share the same continent, so we should be happy for.
Yeah, there's never been any wars fighting for that continent either, you know.
Yeah.
Snap, you're gonna make you've made this Germany Austria error about 2,000 times.
Well, he has German workers.
No.
People from Germany that work for him.
There's somebody that lives in Germany that works for him, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shit. I mean, how far can it be if there's somebody that lives in Germany working for him? How far?
It's called remote work, Snap.
Yeah, and like
welcome to the 21st century.
This day and age on Zoom and whatnot. I mean, I work with Lars in Germany weekly.
Yeah.
And I'm in the US. I work with Pat daily, and I'm in the US. Pat's in Austria, not Germany.
Unfortunately, I'm on a video with you every Friday night. You're 1,000 miles away.
You know what's interesting? He's 1,000 miles away, but I'm sure you can still. Snap, I gotta say, man, when you fell the other night,
yeah,
I looked at that video. First of all, I was concerned. That's why I texted you. But after I got past the concern and you were okay, it's one of the craziest falls I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, because I didn't fall off the chair. You guys thought I fall off the chair or I broke the chair. I fainted. That damn Jason is so funny. He's like fucking Def Comedy.
Did you see though? But did you look at it again?
Yeah, I looked back. My body froze and I just fell forward.
Dude, you went and I showed Brady, right? I was like, Brady, look what happened to Snap on the show, and you like fell in slow motion, and then that first rack broke your fall. Then you flipped nice and slow. It was the most elegant fall I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was out for about 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
That might be because you're okay. If you weren't okay, it's different. But because you're okay, that might be one of the 5 funniest moments in BFTV history.
I thought Jason was like the only one who saw it, and he didn't even break his sentence. He was just saying something. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's not Snap fell," and then he continued talking.
Yeah. And Leon, he's not even concerned about me. He's looking at the hat.
I was on tape delay that whole show. I was about 10 seconds.
My issue was I had dropped the hat just before that, I think, and I was watching it, and then I heard. What a mess, man! What a mess.
That's okay. I'm all right. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're safe. We didn't post the clip, so.
No.
Minute
Someone did like a clip of it, and I said, "No, I can't post that."
Yeah. But minute 58, if you want to see it, last week's episode.
No. Yeah, 58. The 58-minute mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit that countdown. Get started, guys.
It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest of vintage and community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions are fitted to classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you're not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops, Pierre, Leon, Jason from the vault, bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and Clink Vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers, you know what it is. BP Mercs work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. It's views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. Episode 172 of This Week in Caps goes right now. Jason, Ariel, Leon, and Pierre. We're joined by a good friend Pat from Topper Store. Hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Pat's in the States, and Pat's in a hotel room somewhere. He went to Magnolia Bakery, a famous bakery out in New York City today. Had some banana pudding, and I didn't have any, which sucks. But I'll be seeing Pat tomorrow at the shop, which will be cool. We've got Jason here. We got Snap recovering from his fall from last week. Snap, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, but Pat is like in some sexy hotel room. I never see no hotel room with pink lights.
It's in the red light district.
Yeah.
There's also a strip club in the basement.
It's a sexy room you're in, brother.
Yeah.
That is one heck of a room, that's for sure. And we got Leon back in his old stomping grounds, so he's not going to fuck us up again tonight. Like every time he's in that other place, he's fucking us up. I'm like, I love how clear he is in the video, but every time he's in that godforsaken, beautiful studio place, shit gets weird.
I'm back, baby.
Thank God. And your room looks so much cleaner.
Is it?
Yeah. No, I mean, not than the other place. I'm saying than what you're used to. I mean, if you go and rewind these videos to about a year ago and you look at the background now versus then, you're like, wow.
It's a lot of cardboard.
Oh, yeah. You cleaned it up back there.
Yeah, I tried.
So who has the best background right now? I think it's got to be Pat, though.
Yeah, he looks like he's at like a
Yeah, but he's got to lay down a couple of ones every now and then to keep that background going.
I can change the color.
Otherwise, they'll kick him away from the stage.
Well, this should be a good night. Now, listen, Snap, a couple of ground rules here, okay? Listen, I want to be clear. If anyone says something funny, Snap, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to kind of breathe in and breathe out. Take it easy. I don't need you falling off the chair again today. But I think what we should start with, Leon, is some housekeeping stuff, right? So there's going to be some stuff that we'll start with some housekeeping, Topper Store USA stuff, if that's okay. We're going to start, if we could, we're going to show off the pre-order that's going on right now, and we want to give people an update on that. So you've got the pre-order that's going on right now, which is the Rucker Park and the 2 Eugene Emeralds. I want to make sure that we get this out of the way. You got the picture, Leon? Or okay. So this pre-order, Pat and I decided to keep up for another week, so or at least 5 days. So because we have a cutoff with New Era to order these hats, we're going to keep it open for you guys. A lot of people were messaging both Pat and I asking if we could extend this. We decided to extend it because our cutoff date to order for New Era is Wednesday. So you'll have more days to order this. The second thing is, and this is for VFTV viewers, you're going to get the first crack at this. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame pack will be pre-ordering on Sunday. We'll be pre-ordering on Sunday. So everyone was asking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the 2-pack, this one. This will go on pre-order on Sunday. And what's dropping tonight are these 2 hats. Leon's navigating multiple windows here.
I got you. And these 2.
So these 2 hats will be dropping tonight. So these are both hip-hop inspired. You can guess the hooks here. The one on the left is a Seattle side Batterman green under. Just a beautiful hat. And then the Long Beach hat on the right is another hip-hop hook. Those will be dropping in the stream tonight. And I want to be clear, these quantities are limited. So if you want these, we're going to give you some warning. Pat's going to be dropping them tonight. I'll let you know when to get onto that site. And once you do, just get ready. So what time are these dropping? These will be dropping. Usually it's the same thing, guys. You know, it's when I feel like it. So if it's we wait till there's about 200, 220 viewers in here, and then we drop the hat. Sometime around 10 to 10:20. Closer to 10:20, most likely. If that makes sense to everybody. So we're going to get started here by showing off our hats. Sound good, guys? All right, cool. All right, so let's start with you, Snap. Then we'll go Pat, Leon, and then I'll show off mine.
I told you guys, I have Asian fans. People in Asia love me. This one came straight from Japan. Look at the tag. It says Yang. Yes, it did. Look, it says Yang. It says it's. Look, bro.
It comes straight from Japan.
All the words are in Japanese. I can't even This is like
I got the same hat. I think Jason got the same hat, and so did Leon. That came from Home Game New York. Home Game New York was an intermediary between you and Home Game in Japan.
Home Game Tokyo.
I did not realize Japan changed their currency to the yang.
Well, I don't know,
just
whatever
for that hat.
But yeah, this is the YG. I don't know what it's something. Yuganami Giants, and boom.
That was close.
That was close, buddy. Nice job. Nice job. All right, Snap. Nice hat. Nice job with bullshitting the viewers around your connection directly to Japan. All right, so Pat, what are you wearing today, Slugger?
Cool. I'm wearing the Hip Hop is Dead, and this one has not an Austrian tag in there. It's still in English, and it probably got much more miles than your hat because I got it. So it came from Laos, went to the United States, over to Austria, and now I took it again with me. Beautiful hat.
And notice how Pat didn't disrespect any countries as he described that. All right, Jason, what do you got on the head today?
I'm going plain Jane tonight. The Casper Ghost Retro.
I love that logo.
Hat Club. And this one,
I love it.
This one was made in China and has both English and Spanish on the tag. Yeah,
nice.
All right, thank you, Jason Mead and Leon. What are you wearing?
That little Montreal Expos done like the Avalanche, Promise, Colorado, released a couple weeks ago. Made in Bangladesh for a Chinese person.
Okay, we're going to talk about Bangladesh in a minute, but I've got some interesting information for everybody around Bangladesh. So what I'm wearing today, as you guys may have seen me preview this on my Instagram today, we put together a 6-pack of real trees, and this one is one of these 6. The Tennessee Smokies. Take a look at this. You got that full real tree. You've got that metallic green. You've got a copper outline on it, and then you got that big old bear. Look at him. Look at that big old bear. You know, guys, I don't know if you guys know this about Snap, but Snap is a furry in his in his free time. He's a furry. So if you guys don't know what a furry is, check out just check it out. Google it. You'll know it. You'll appreciate it.
I waited
directly to Google.
I waited to pick the right all real tree hat, and I think that's the one I'm gonna pick.
You haven't seen the other. Pat, you haven't seen the rest, though.
Pat, you can probably ask anybody in that establishment. They'll tell you what a furry is.
Yeah, furries are an interesting. You know how I learned about furries when I was what was that show, HBO After Dark? Right? Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Is that what it was called, Snap?
No, it was called something else.
No,
Real Sex. Real
Sex After Dark. Yeah.
That was like for like a 12-year-old, right? That was like crazy edgy shit, you know?
A 12-year-old in the 90s before the internet.
Before the internet.
Yeah, it was crazy edgy shit.
We didn't have all that Pornhub and shit. When I was a youngster, you had Real Sex 24 on HBO late at night. You know,
and Howard Stern. But Real Sex ruined it because they had an episode where and I'll never forget it. It was a bunch of senior citizens that like to snowball fight naked. And I would never scarred for life.
You could have just changed the channel, though.
No, I mean sometimes some things you just can't unsee.
No, that's real though. Like it was crazy. I'd wait for my parents to go to sleep, and then I'd slip into the living room and watch some Real Sex on HBO. That was like the edgy shit to do when you were a kid. You know, it's not like what it is now. But yeah. So Snap is a furry in his free time, so we got that covered. Now, what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna go through all the week's drops. We're gonna have a good time while we do it. We want to make sure everyone's super interactive out there. Make sure that you're chatting in the comments. We're gonna have Leon put up a lot of polls today. We want Leon to be active today. You know, look at him. He's got his little tie-dye Views from the Vault sweatshirt on.
Yeah, viewsfromthevault.com. Get that merch from us.
That's right. And if we see any pimps or hoes walking through the background at Pat's place, we'll just ignore that for today. You guys ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. First, I got to ask Jason as we're getting started here. How do you feel about the Braves, man? Are you upset today?
No, I don't want to talk about it. The Phillies out-braved the Braves. Major League Baseball needs to do something about this stupid fucking playoff format. This first
Pierre
round
doesn't think it's an issue.
The first round, what? How is it not an issue when every team with a first round bye didn't make it to the championship series? Like, I get it for pitchers getting rest, but the easiest way to cool off bats is to give them a week's rest. Baseball is all about timing. If you take time off to lose that timing, yeah. Anyway,
Listen, man.
I don't want to get into it. Fucking
yeah, but I don't want to talk about the Braves. I want to talk about this. This is my feeling. My feeling is, if a team wins and they had rest, they say, "Oh man, they won the game because they won the series because they had so much rest. They were rested. They went in healthy." Then if they lose, people are like, "Oh, they lost because they had too much rest." There's no like.
No, I would just assume the division champions just go into the playoffs. None of this wild card bullshit. If you don't win your division, get the fuck out of here.
Right, but listen, Jason, you know why? I think you know why. I'm not going to preach to you here, but the important thing with baseball is keeping as many fans engaged as long as possible.
No, I get it.
Because what was happening is you'd have half the fan base just drop off, halfway through the season because their team didn't have a chance, and then attendance went down. Attendance this year in MLB was up 9%.
No, I get it. Then add 2 more teams to the playoffs. No first round buys.
Fine, agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just rank them 1 through 8 for fuck their divisions.
The divisions need to go away, but they're setting that up. That's what they're doing. They're setting that up. I'm telling you, they're setting that up.
So I'm predicting it now. It's going to be a revenge World Series, huh?
I'm rooting for the Rangers from here on out. They haven't won the World Series before, so I'm going with that.
You have to listen. Leon has heard me say this. Leon, who did I have going to the World Series this year from the American League?
Rangers.
They're going to go, man. I'm telling you, they're going to go.
Phillies versus Astros, and Phillies gets their revenge.
Nope. Texas Rangers will be in. I'm going to tell you why the Texas Rangers. I want you to hear me out. I'm willing to predict, and you can write this down, that Nathan Eovaldi will go 2-0, but he will pitch well in 3 games in this series. And that guy's a motherfucking weapon. That guy doesn't need rest. He doesn't give a shit. He'll be throwing 100 miles an hour in that 3rd game of the series, too. That guy is a machine. I think Nathan Eovaldi is the difference maker in that series. I truly believe it. I believe
Pitchers shouldn't rest in the playoffs if they,
Oh, that's
if your arm isn't falling off, you throw.
Tell that to Tim Lincecum, Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah, so
we're completely broken now.
It's to win the World Series.
Fair.
Nathan Eovaldi
broken because he was 125 fucking pounds.
Nathan Eovaldi's broken 8 times with Tommy John surgery. He keeps coming back stronger.
Yeah, and they got it down to like 3 or 4 month recovery period now. That shit.
Well, Nathan Eovaldi is like a pro now. The motherfucker's had it like he's had Tommy John surgery.
They just keep tightening that ligament, and he just throws harder.
Just add more
rookie of the year shit going on there.
Listen, it's good for him too because he plays well in heat. And I know people are gonna say, "Pierre, Nathan Eovaldi ain't shit." I watch.
No, he's a good playoff pitcher for sure.
There are kids in high school now that are doing Tommy John surgery that don't need it just so they can increase their arm speed.
If the Rangers win, they're really going to have the panic hat of the year, right? It's going to be panic for the Rangers.
People will forget about it in like 2 months. Once Super Bowl rolls around.
I mean, it kind of happened with Houston first and then Atlanta. Remember when Atlanta won? Everyone wanted an Atlanta hats for a long time.
Yeah, and then
Jason, I'll tell you why I don't agree with the forgetting thing, because how long is it? Texas, they haven't won a World Series, have they?
Ever.
No.
Right. So this will create complete and utter chaos.
And they got the All-Star game next year.
And they just want the Texas Ranger fans just want to like throw it in the Astros face. They just do. You know they do.
Yes.
This is gonna be a fantastic series. I'm excited for it. I'm not usually excited for playoff baseball if my team's not in it, but I'm excited for this. I think this is a big deal.
Who's their like superstar player?
Who, the Texas Rangers?
Yeah.
They're like a really balanced fucking team.
Corey Seager's probably the best
tremendous.
Seager's probably the biggest name.
Yeah, Seager, Simeon.
But they're one of these throwback teams that's just built well.
Yeah, they're mashers. They just bludgeon people to death.
Yep. All right, you guys ready to get started here for real now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
In customary fashion, we're going to start at 4U caps. 4U caps drop these 8 hats. You've got now the one in the middle, bottom middle is a breast cancer awareness cap, from what I understand. That White Sox cascading hat can go to hell. But I'd love to hear from you, Pat. Let's get you warmed up, buddy. Anything stand out to you here?
Yeah, the Giants is okay. The black one, I like that. It's clean. I've never seen that side patch before.
Is there any hat here you don't like, Pat?
I would say the Yankees in the bottom middle.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't either.
I second that. I'll throw that straight in the incinerator. Yeah, that's not how to see that's not how you do the hat. That's not how you do the flowers.
Someone says hip hop is resting in the middle.
Hip hop is trying to resuscitate and it's not working.
And hot off the presses, the Giants and Raiders both have pink undervisors.
Yeah, and for some reason I don't like this gray on the top left. This gray on the head, it looks like always. I don't know.
I know. You're with Leon on that. Leon hates gray too. Look at him.
Man, 4U does a good job with college hats, man.
They do. And by them not having any on the slide here, I can see what you're saying. Let's move on to 606 brims. All right. You like anything here, Jason?
The Yankees in the bottom right. It's okay.
How about you, Leon? You're on mute. I don't know why.
I'm just clicking around. I didn't want to annoy people. The Phillies isn't bad. I'm assuming it's a Kobe hook. Probably lower Marion, right?
Yeah, we saw that in the preview show, right?
Yeah. Top right, Atlanta's not bad, although that's a loser
patch.
Yeah.
What? There's got to be a connection there.
Kind of fitting for them.
It's well done, but I can't do a loser patch, especially on the Braves.
There's got to be a connection between that Atlanta and New York, right?
I'm sure there is.
Well, they play each other, so I don't know.
No, but I mean it's the same colorway.
Maybe Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri, Money and Thing.
Oh wait, if that's the hook, I'm all in, Brett. That ain't the hook though, but if that was the hook, I would go crazy right now.
What year did that song come out though?
It's around that time. I would
It's
assume.
around 99.
Let's see, Money and a Thing.
Jermaine Dupri is a
98.
really tall guy.
98.
98.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay, yeah.
right
Round
there.
one.
All right. Well, that's not the hook, so let's move on to 95 North. 95 North in Stamford, Connecticut, dropped this Boston Red Sox in this strong bird. Leon W. Chen, you liking either of these?
I don't mind the Toronto. Kind of got some Tim Hortons vibes a little bit.
Tim Hortons vibes.
Yeah, it's like that. They use that like brown and maroonish color here in Canada. Tim Hortons.
I feel bad for all Canadians. We
Why?
only have Tim Hortons to go to.
No, there's a Starbucks on every other corner.
Well, yeah, but that's for coffee. I'm talking about for donuts.
The old-fashioned donut at Starbucks is pretty good. You ever had one?
Oh yeah.
All right, right?
Yeah, I get, if I get anything there, I usually get the is it the apple? No, the cheese Danish.
Oh, I usually get the banana nut bread. All right, let's move on to Anthem Shop in Canada.
They re-rock Gates Yankees.
I like the Yankees.
Brooklyn Cap got re-rocked by another store.
Oh, how the turntables.
I like that Yankees. I'm disgusted by the Twins hat.
Why you
So
discuss that?
Pat, hearing that, like, which of these hats would you gift to Snapback God if you
The
had the
twins
opportunity?
one. The twins one.
Perfect
No,
answer.
That's an easy answer. Now, why not?
don't do that. Then I'll have to put you in the category with lids and just stomp the hat out.
Now, I would give him. So, in my opinion, the best hat on the slide is the Detroit one.
I like the Detroit.
Okay, I'll take the Detroit. I really wanted the Yankees, but I'll take the Detroit.
I like the Yankees too, but I'd rather have had a flat batter, man.
Yeah,
On the
probably they
side.
planned to do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, nice job, Anthem. This is better than I still think there's two good hats here, better than the last couple of weeks, I'd say. Let's move on to Better Generation. Leon, do you remember who owns Better Generation?
Better Generation.
PJ Tucker.
PJ
Oh,
Tucker.
that's right. Why couldn't I
This
remember
is
that?
the first time I've been on the show when you guys covered this store. I never heard of this store.
Well, Better Generation, I had I don't know if you remember this. Jason and Leon probably do. They sent me like one of the most misshapen, fucked up hats in my life. You remember this? And I did
that
a
cord, Colorado Rockies
yeah.
It's
And they
black,
sent me a whole
olive,
bunch
red,
of great
right?
hats. You know,
It was
these are okay.
Where's
it
this
was like
store
the
located?
black color, right?
It's in Houston.
Yeah.
I drove by it. Gate was taking me around to find barbecue. We drove by Better Generation. It's a cool little store.
I'm
What
They
not
got a
Yeah.
mad.
basketball. They got a basketball court in it. We went down to Galveston for spring break and some dance stuff going on.
Oh, okay.
I'm not mad at these hats at all. I actually like them.
I like the khaki one a little bit better.
I like the blue one better for some reason.
I think I lean blue, but they're both solid.
They're pretty nice.
Pat, do you have any shirts like that on the right?
No.
If you had to choose one of these, which one are you going with, Pat?
I like both, but I like the right one more because of better contrast. But they're both looking good. I like that side patch.
You got to be born in the heart of America to wear Wrangler. That's the
Or
best.
shop
What are you
at-
saying?
or
What are you
shop at
saying,
Walmart.
Snap?
That's America's brand, that Wrangler.
Jesus, Snap.
That's
Fuck you.
Canadian tuxedo right there.
For every Wrangler outfit you get a carton of Marlboros Reds.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Steven Seagal lately?
I think he's
No.
been hanging out in Russia or something. Where's he been hanging out?
I've been
He's been hanging
watching,
out
like-
with some dictators, I think.
I don't know why I was on TikTok, right? And all of a sudden it sent me down the Steven Seagal hole. Like, you got to see this fucking guy is a weirdo, man. You've got to watch this guy. Like, I'm watching him, like, show people, like, Aikido. Like, he's showing people this martial art that he does. And it looks so fucking crazy, man. This guy is like, he
Does
acts
he
like
still have super black hair?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, but this guy's fucking nuts. You gotta, if you get a chance, right? You gotta go and just go on TikTok or wherever and just search Steven Seagal and just look at the way this fucking guy acts. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Didn't he
And
have
it
like
looks orchestrated. It looks
Didn't he have, like,
orchestrated too.
like a bounty hunter or some type of show on some cable channel for a while?
He was like a cop. I think he was a cop for a while.
Okay.
Like a cop reality show. But it looks like he almost got canceled in 2017. Back for something he did in 1996.
Mm.
He may have
This
almost
guy,
got
like,
Me
they
Too.
show him like defending himself against 3 different like other martial artists, but it looks so choreographed. It's crazy. Like, he's just trying to show that he's tough, but it's like, it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
I used to like his movies. He has some really nice ones.
Oh yeah.
Nah, they
He
never were like realistic though.
Nah,
Out
that
of
guy
all of them,
fucking sucks, man. I
Yeah.
like
No way.
when I was young, I watched like Jean-Claude Van Damme with my dad. That was like the action star when I was a kid.
Steven Seagal would kick Jean-Claude Van
Steven
Damme's ass.
Seagal, John
What?
Claude,
Yeah.
Ah.
that's just the Lord. I just
Jean-Claude Van Damme would do all his run around flips and kicks, and Steven Seagal would just grab his fucking finger
Actually,
knuckle
Jason,
and snap his shoulder in half.
Jason, there's a report that Jean-Claude Van Damme challenged Steven Seagal to a fight,
Yeah.
and he declined.
Yeah, because he didn't want to kill the man.
Nah, because I think Steven Seagal's a pussy.
No, he knew he would get charged for murder if they actually had that fight, so he declined.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the stallion Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone will kick all our asses. But
he's
look,
tiny.
Fucking boxer. He
I
can't
just
be
got to
tiny.
watch Demolition Man, and what he did to Wesley Snipes was unbelievable. Listen, speaking about these actors, Pat, you gave your top 5 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
Yep.
I thought you were missing 2 movies.
Yeah.
The Running, the Running Man,
Yeah.
and True Lies.
Yeah, True Lies was close, but it was only 5. So, it's hard. Even though if I have to put all 3 Terminators in there, so there's not much space left.
Well,
Terminator 2 is the best movie, though, but Running Man is up there as well.
Leon, can you, as we're moving along here, can you find a video of Steven Seagal, like a recent video of him defending himself? Because I want people to see this. I was watching this today, and I couldn't fucking believe it.
Steven Seagal beat up an entire clan of Jamaicans.
Right. Right.
In the
Exactly.
movie. With an 8-ball.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is oh god. Listen, I think Steven Seagal is full of shit. I heard, I was listening to Joe Rogan. He said Aikido was originally the original origin of that martial art. Watch him. Look at this guy.
Look at that badass.
Watch this though. Look at this fucking guy.
Look, he's gonna snap the guy's arm clean off.
Who's gonna just stand there and let him do that to them? Like, come on, man. Oh, you see how he flipped him over?
They're paralyzed.
He looks so tired, man. He looks so lazy.
Look,
man.
he doesn't
This
have
shit
to
is
move.
not real. This dude is like
No. You see how he's twisting his hand, bro?
Yeah.
Did you see how he just twisted his
That
hand?
guy won't be able to wipe his own ass for weeks.
Look at this. Look at these guys.
Look at this guy.
He doesn't have to do much. It's because he's hitting the pressure point.
Efficiency and movement.
Look at his. Oh my God! Look at that. Oh,
you're gonna tell me you guys think this looks real?
And Sean
yes, look at him. Look how he's twisting his hand in his arm, bro.
This. Good fucking luck.
Get the fuck out! Look at this shit.
Steven Seagal is an American badass.
His hand grip must be like.
Leon,
before he even throws the clothesline.
Leon, honestly, does this look real to you?
No, man.
Leon,
these guys is flying before he even throws the clothesline.
Leon, he's touching a pressure point. He's touching a pressure point right here that leaves him paralyzed.
See, Snap knows what's going on. You don't want to fuck with this man.
No, listen. I think I believe this guy could probably kick some dude's asses, right? Like a guy who doesn't know how to fight, but someone who's a trained fighter, this guy would get his ass kicked.
100%.
And Captain
Bro, if somebody bends your hand like this in a tight grip and is pressuring you, you're in a lot of pain. That's all I'm
No, what I was trying to say before, right, is what I learned about Aikido is it was originally developed for people to take swords from the person that was attacking them. It wasn't like a real in-depth sort of martial art. It was more about disarming someone who was coming at you with a knife. And Steven Seagal
can take down somebody coming at him with a sword. I mean, that's enough said right there.
This guy's a dickwad. All right, let's get back to the hats.
Did we just lose our money from this show tonight?
No, it's on YouTube. It should be. It should be fine.
Nah. All right, so let's move on to Big City out in Houston. Wait, I didn't even get Pat's reaction. Pat, how do you feel? Do you feel like Steven Seagal's a real American badass?
Nah, he's not.
Yo, fuck! You got Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that's it.
Yeah,
come on,
that's enough.
Steven Seagal would fuck him up.
Get out of here, man.
Nah, Steven Seagal just did B movies, right?
Van Damme killed him.
He was like the action star of the 90s.
Ah, come on,
not the action star.
He didn't have as big as movies as the other guys we named.
Oh,
but he's barely top 10.
He was like a Charles Bronson.
5 minutes of one of his movies outgrossed all those fuckers combined.
No, Jean-Claude. No, we can prove this.
We have to say 80% of your action heroes from the 90s were from Europe.
Not Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone.
Where's Van Damme from?
Belgium.
Yeah, there you go.
Mel Gibson, he's an American badass. Chuck Norris, another American badass.
Yeah, he's American. Clint
Okay, I gave you
Eastwood
Chuck
is
Norris.
an American badass.
And Steven
We
Seagal
can't
will
get-
kick all of their asses.
We can't
Yeah.
get into it on here, but I really urge you all to go and listen to interviews with Steven Seagal. He's the most arrogant son of a bitch on the face of the earth, too. He is
when
fucking
you
arrogant.
can fight like that, you would be too.
I know you're joking now because there's no way you watch that fucking video when these guys are doing flips and shit before he even touches them.
All I know is that I love Steven Seagal movies in the 90s. That's all I know.
Yeah, but you also like wrestling, so you
Yeah.
love the fake stuff.
It's Australia.
What do you mean fake stuff? Wrestling's fucking real. They kick your ass, Leon.
It's an art to wrestle.
Listen, if any of us were going to be professional wrestlers, though, I think it would be Leon.
Yeah, put him in a singlet. Let's see how
You
he
put him
does.
in you put him in a little onesie, like a little
Yeah.
onesie with a
They're
Canadian
called
flag on
they're
the
called
chest.
singlets, Pierre. They're not onesies.
He'll be the
They're
Canadian.
Onesies
He'll be the
and
Canadian.
Vibram
goose.
shoes. You know those shoes where you put your feet in and the toes, like into the toes. Like give him a pair of those and a onesie.
I'll be the Canadian natural disasters.
Canadian
All right.
geese.
All right, what do you guys think about these two hats from Big City?
Fuck no.
I'm good.
The one on the left is better than the one on the right. The one on the right's got what, that Selena purple. Every time I get
That's pink, Leon. Just to let you know.
looks like fuchsia.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind the one on the left. I think that's pink, but it looks white in here because it's hard to photograph.
Yeah, it's definitely pink.
All right, let's move on to Berdines, guys. All right, so the top and bottom two are from that like luxury brand pack. The one on the upper left is Rolex. The one on the right is Lacoste. And then you have, what are the two on the bottom again? I forgot, Leon.
I think LV and Hermes.
Yeah, yep, that's right. Louis Vuitton and Hermes. And then in the middle, it's the last three components of the Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year pack, right?
Mm-hmm. So Kerry Wood, Jackie Robinson.
Frank Thomas.
Oh, I thought you guys would say the
Frank Thomas?
three of them.
No,
I thought
Jose
y'all were
Abreu.
say.
Jose
The
Abreu. Well,
I thought y'all gonna say the three in the middle are Goodwill. Yeah.
These are great hats.
I actually like the plain Janes.
I do too. I love them.
Frank did a good job with these. I don't like the middle row. I don't like them. Well, I like the middle one. Oh, Leon likes these. Look at him.
Leon loves the numbers.
Leon's fuming. You can't talk bad.
Leon's about to
No,
throw that
maybe.
fucking singlet on. He's about to throw that singlet on.
He's gonna
and
fucking-
I can't-
like snap.
I can like
gonna
stuff
do a-
that y'all don't like. It don't bother me.
He's gonna do a 450 splash from the top rope right on your head.
I don't waste any energy trying to convince you guys.
You
like
don't
what
you
I
don't like the
Okay.
gray crowns, but you like the header ones.
I like the Heather ones. I just like the pack in general.
Oh.
I like the idea behind it and the sentiment, like the history of like rookies of the year and stuff.
That was
Yeah,
a
but-
fantastic question that got right to the root of the issue here. He said, you like gray crowns. You don't like gray crowns, but you like Heather Gray. I love it. I love how Pat went for the jugular on that one.
I don't dislike all gray crowns. I just think there's a lot of stores that do gray crowns badly, make them look
Oh,
cheap.
now we're switching up our story.
He's like,
Sounds
me.
bad.
I
said
think
that
we
before.
just we just found another store that does, Leon.
He's like me. If I
Stand by
see
these.
anything related to hip hop, I love it. Leon, if he sees anything,
No
related
matter
to-
how bad the hat is.
No
if
matter
it's-
how
if
bad
it's
the
hooked
hat
to
is.
Snap, if it's hooked to hip hop, Snap is gonna dig.
and
you know,
if
dig
it's
it up.
hooked to some historic baseball thing, Leon is all in for it.
Yeah, because I mean that's why I wear.
No matter
baseball
how
hats.
bad the hat is.
Not no matter, but you know.
All right. Well, Pat, what's your favorite hat in this slide?
Probably the White Sox on the bottom.
I like that one too.
I see that.
All right, let's move on to Butterfly.
You got a request here.
Can you drop the hats before my wife gets home, please? All right. So why you guys want to do that? We got 210 people watching. You guys want to drop the hats now?
Sure.
All right, let's pull them up, Leon.
Give me a second.
All right. I need to get a glass of water. I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Thank you, Snap, for
Give
being
me a
so
second
professional.
too.
Thank you for announcing that, Snap.
No, it's good though. He's getting more rules oriented. I like it.
And we are up.
These transitions for you are very slow today, Leon.
I wasn't ready for it.
All right. So, as you see Pat looking at the screen from his little stripper hotel, he's feverishly trying to get these hats dropped. So we've got 2 hats here, guys. We got the Send Dog on the left. We got the Long Beach on the right. These 2 hats, now the Long Beach and the Seattle, are both pretty limited. So that's why we wanted to drop 2 at the same time to give people an opportunity to get one or the other. It gives people a little bit more of a chance here. So we will be dropping these momentarily. So I would head over to the website right now, get ready, and Pat will announce when they are live.
They are live.
They are live. And Danny V, the Fred Durst will be dropping soon. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. All right. So now they are live, everybody. You can head over to the site and grab these. And I hope, John Ratner, I hope you're happy that we helped you out before your wife got home. So we'll let that go. We'll let that cook a little bit here. You ready to move along, fellas?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. All right. So Butterfly had these 2 hats drop. You have a little Wally up on the top, and I don't know the Moose from Seattle. I don't know his name. What's his name?
Well, that's a good question.
What's his name?
Moosey.
We'll call him Seattle Moose.
Boy.
What?
Oh no, wait. That's the Kraken. All right, come on, sorry. Mariner Moose.
Mariner Moose?
Terrible fucking name.
That is like fucking terrible.
What was the name?
Mariner Moose.
Hey, I was talking to Pat the other day, guys. Do you guys know the name of the Eugene Emeralds mascot? Don't look it up. Any of you guys know it?
I don't know. Yeti, Sam Squatch? I don't know.
Sluggo.
Sluggo?
Yeah,
That's
Sluggo.
stupid too.
That's a dumb name. Did you see they found one in Colorado?
That's not a real. That's an old man dressed up.
It's a camo. It's a real tree.
That's fucking Steven Seagal running through the fucking forest.
It's a
I know
real tree.
all I know is Steven Seagal would kick the shit out of fucking Bigfoot.
Yeah, now I know you're full of shit. Now I know you're just fucking around. Steven Seagal will get his ass kicked by 90% of the U.S.
real
population.
American hero.
There you go. John hit. Good stuff.
All right, John. Well, you're welcome, buddy. We did that for you. All right, let's listen. Let me ask you guys: are you guys into the? Let's do it. Can we do a poll here? Because I'm trying to figure this out. Like, I'm not a huge fan of mascots, but it seems like everybody else is. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's do a little poll here. Like, are you buying or selling mascots? Like, I'm selling, man. But people love these fucking things. Look at Leon. You like mascots, Leon?
I don't mind them. I don't really like these ones that are like flat, the full body flat ones. I don't mind like the ones when they're in shapes and it's just the head and they're like big and raised and stuff.
Yeah, like the Clark or like the new Mr. Met.
Yeah, and then like John Jay did the Blue Jay one originally in a triangle. You remember that one?
I don't remember that
green.
one. But
it was like green and it was an ace.
Ace is one of the few acceptable ones to me, honestly.
Yeah. So I don't mind those ones because they're actually like embroidered pretty well. Yeah. I don't like these flat ones, especially Mr. Met. The Mr. Met one's like really offensive. These two aren't bad though, considering what we're used to.
Mr. Met is offensive?
Yeah, it looks terrible.
What?
Looks like he's doing bad things to the bat.
Oh, okay.
What do you think he's doing to the bat? What kind of bad things?
He's,
If you really want to see bad things, wait until our 50 set is coming.
Oh, yeah. We got a magical little number coming your way, Leon. You're gonna love this thing. It's gonna basically embody your late evenings there in the basement.
Ooh, yeah. Got
an
Aubergine bat.
All right, let's move on to Capanova. That LA in the lower left is one of the ugliest hats I've ever seen. Now, I like Capanova a lot. I like the other three hats, but that LA hat is ugly.
Yeah, it's bad.
The Astros velvet is nice, though.
Mm-hmm. The Astros is nice, but the other three are hard to look at.
The Boston's not bad.
See here, Desert Raider answered my question. He's using the bat like a shake weight.
All right, let's move on to Capland.
Branching into other teams.
Oh wow, they re-rocked my wow.
The re-rock your what?
My pinky. My pinky hat though from my Friday pack.
Which one is that?
Oh yeah, the third
one. The black crown with the P in the fryer on the side.
Well, they stole your shit, huh?
I feel honored. Wow.
I'm not sure they knew it was yours though. They probably just like
they probably just said, "Oh
no,
shit,
my
we gotta do this." Padres
my arch nemesis photo probably told them, and Hezzy owns the hat as well, so ain't no telling now. I can't trust anybody in the hat game now.
Well, I don't think they told on you.
Hey, Leon, that reminds me. I need to change my weeper.
Nice.
Look, guys. I'm gonna show you right. Look, pink top button, pink bottom, and then look at the patch.
How do we know you didn't re-rock Kaplan?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right, guys. Photo said I said nothing.
That Astros hat is atrocious at the top, though.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Gray crown.
Gray crown.
It's gray, and gray.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow, it's a lot of gray. And then Leon, they tried to impress you with the Volt.
Didn't get me.
All right, let's move on to the Capologist. Leon, you want to take us through this?
Yeah, we did a little Friday the 13th drop. These match the t-shirts and hoodies. We also have a skateboard. All you skateboarders out there. Yeah, these two hats dropped this afternoon. Friday the 13th.
Is this you and Tony?
Yeah. It was a collaboration between us and Brothers. So they got the crow. They got the crow logo, and then ours is the skull guy. Cappy.
I was just trying to figure out which one was you and which one was Tony.
Nah.
Now that makes sense. Okay.
The one on the left looks kind of like Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
He'd throw that beak right through your shoulder, man.
Steven Seagal's a bitch. Let's move on to Capsule Hat. Nice job, Leon. Nice job, Tony.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this. Look at Snap light up like a Christmas tree. He fucking loves this shit. Look at him.
Let him know, Snap.
All right. Well, from afar, I thought they did a good job. I'm going to give them a C-.
You still like that fucking Cardinals hat?
No, I don't. But I do like the Chicago.
You told me you liked the Cardinals hat on Tuesday or on Wednesday.
Well, I changed my mind. I've seen other images of it. I like the Yankees.
Any others.
I like the Yankees in the Chicago. Well, Caps. I have different relationships and I get different type of views. But Chicago.
What the fuck did that say? What the fuck did you say?
He gets different types of views for the hats, I guess, because he has different types of relationships. He said.
What do you mean? Someone fucking sent you a private picture of this hat?
No, I just have different access. I don't know, man.
You have more access than me.
I don't know what access you got.
Snap. That's funny. You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling.
No. But on all seriousness, the Pittsburgh is a bad hat. The Astros velvet, those UCLA colors on the Astros, no way, Jose. That cannonball, a pink cannonball, who the hell would do that?
Which one is that? What is that?
The
With the
up
gray
there on the
crown?
top left, it's Everest green with a pink.
Oh
cannonball.
yeah, I didn't even notice
Everest
that.
green.
What the
I think
hell
it's.
is
I think
that?
it's. I think it's
Calgary
copper.
Cannons.
It's not.
Calgary
I don't think it's
Cannon.
pink. I think it's copper.
Copper,
You
yeah.
sure?
Yeah, it's not pink.
Yeah.
You must not have gotten that special access on that fucking hat.
No. Mm.
Well, I'm just seeing it for the first time right here, but if I could just press one button and I'll get the access. But the Texas Rangers, no way, Jose.
Is that like a flex or a brag?
I know.
don't
I'm
get
not
it.
really sure what that is. I think
Yeah.
some of that flex might have happened once you came to our show.
Yeah,
Just
it
so you're
definitely
aware.
did. I always credit you guys. About it. Let me
So,
get my flex on.
so Pat, why don't you do a little keep two, drop two on this one?
Keep two. I start with drop two. I dropped the Cardinals in the bottom row, and I dropped the Yankees on the left in the middle row.
Okay.
I keep the Rays on the bottom, and
He doesn't want to keep anything else.
I keep the Rangers on the bottom right.
No way. That's like a guy giving a guy with this on his last leg. Yeah, just give me him. Just throw it over here.
I don't like those colored eyelets on the chrome white domes.
Me neither. Me neither.
I don't mind the Seattle Mariners color eyelets.
Yeah, you're right. This one is
Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb's here with his fucking question of the day. It's like every fucking stream we have, Ty's got one fucking off the wall question. Hey Pat, can we use a 4+1 and
support?
Yeah. So Ty Cobb, basically what Pat's doing over in Europe is he's giving hats away. So yes, you can use 27 codes with the 4+1, and then you can get like 5 free hats.
yeah.
Just DM snap.sbg and he'll handle the customer support.
Yep.
You know,
If you combine all the codes, we put $20 additionally, and all the hats are for free into the box.
They put $20 in your pocket.
Yep.
no, so Ty,
No,
listen
it's not working.
Ty, you cannot combine those.
No.
So listen, and for questions like that too, Ty, feel free to reach out to hi@topperstore.com. And if it's about the US store, reach out to hi@topperstoreusa.com. They can always answer your questions over there.
Absolutely.
As we move along to Clark Street, fellas, you ready for Clark Street? You're about to be wowed, I'm sure. Oh my God.
Oh no, come on now. The Twins hat is not that bad now. Come on.
No, the Twins hat's okay, but the other two, it's just random minor league patches, like that Winston-Salem one with the Chicago All-Star game. Almost guarantee you that no player from the Winston-Salem Dash were even in that All-Star game.
So I'm willing to bet you're right.
I'm pretty sure they weren't even affiliates in 2003.
Right. It makes no fucking sense.
Makes no sense.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I mean, I like the color of the front logo. It was good, but like, I don't know.
All right, so weird ass fucking question of the show goes to Brandon Sains.
I just got a
Who
haircut.
has
So,
more hair, Jason, Pat, or the Capped Wonder?
well, Cap Wonder doesn't have any.
I have no fucking hair, so
Right. I just got a
and I love
haircut,
it.
so I got very little.
Yeah, and I got
Pat needs a haircut.
yeah, no.
Oh yeah. So Pat by far. Oh, look at that. This has got fluff and everything going.
This is a very weird question. Like, why is that? Like,
Dude,
what makes that cross somebody's mind, though?
I don't know. I literally dropped like 5 pounds at the barber. It was getting out of control.
Yeah, maybe
That's
you
what
could
Snap does
you could
after every show. He loses 5 pounds too, right after every show.
You could actually grab my hair, and that was way too long. You never know when a street fight's going to break out. You don't want hair people getting grabbed.
You never know when Steven Seagal's gonna be pregnant.
Right. He might show up and he would take one strand of hair and fuck you up with it. So you got to keep
but this would be a typical Steven Seagal move to grab your hair, you know.
Hey guys, back to Clark Street. I do agree with you guys now. It looks like Clark Street just wants to be the first ones to say, "Hey, I used this patch on this minor league hat."
I'm getting a
We're
lot
the
of
first
that
ones
vibe
to do it. It doesn't make sense.
I do like that front logo on that Winston-Salem dash, though.
I do too. But can I say something out loud? I gotta say this. This is a fan shop.
True.
A fan shop for the Chicago Cubs. Okay, that's what they are. And when you come too far off the lane, outside of your lane, right, this is what happens. And I'm not saying it to be rude or disrespectful, but leave this sort of stuff for non-fan shops if you can't do it. This is not good. These are not good hats. That White Sox and that whatever the fuck that is terrible. They're terrible hats, man.
I'm looking Chicago All-Star Winston-Salem. I'm like, where is the connection? No.
I mean, they're affiliates now.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's so random, though.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who fucking cares? I have never said to myself, "Oh my god, I want a minor league hat with a 2003 fucking All-Star game patch on it." Who's ever said that out loud?
And what's the Sox side patch there?
It's Kannapolis Cannonballers.
Oh no,
that makes no sense. Then what the fuck?
No.
Listen, man, this is when you get too creative for your own good, right? And you're like, all right, like John Jay. Remember when John Jay did the Birmingham Barons with the White Sox side logo? Beautiful, clean, simple, look great. And then someone comes along and says, I can do it better. I'm going to take the Winston-Salem and I'm going to throw it Chicago White. No, man, it didn't work. You didn't pull it off. Right? Am I wrong?
There's no tie to it, though.
No, the Winston-Salem dash didn't even exist in 2003.
Exactly.
They were the Warthogs.
But I will say the Twins hat is decent. You're right, Snap. The Twins hat is decent.
That's like me having a Germany hat with an Austria side patch.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost as crazy as Kaplan re-rocking your pinky hat.
No, that just have you just saw it.
Snap. At least with this hat, the side patch and the logo are somewhat related. Germany and Austria, not even close.
All right. So before we go any further, can I show something about the Bangladesh hats really quick? I want to show something to people.
All right.
Yep.
So listen, I've been talking. You guys know my disdain for Bangladesh, right? So right here, what do you got here? Where do you guys think this hat is from? Right here.
I'm gonna guess Bangladesh since that's what we're talking about.
Yes, Bangladesh. And does it look like Bangladesh?
No.
No, it does not. This looks like China and Laos. So I don't know what's going on, right? But I'm going to tell you right now. You know how Bangladesh is notorious for this too. You'll see like stitches pop out of here when you curve the brim.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to question my my authority on this, if you have more hats than me, you can question me. I have absolutely touched more Bangladesh hats as a collector than anybody else on this planet. And these right here now, they fixed Bangladesh. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but for how long?
Listen, Jason, I'm telling you, man, this order of Bangladesh we just got in.
Yeah, it's different, right? Because it's the first time that they have some how is it called inside? They had this carton inside here.
There's like this cardboard filler they put in here.
Cardboard, yeah.
But these hats came in, and you guys know I curve all my brims, right? I'm like, fuck, man. I'm afraid to curve brims. And then I put the hat on, and it fits me perfectly. And then I try the other 7 on that came in today. Everyone fits perfectly. The embroidery is spot on. It's crazy. They did something. They changed something. It's not the same factory. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got the same in Europe 2 weeks ago already.
It's not the same factory. I'm telling you. I was talking to Pat today. These are as good as China and Laos.
Yeah, but for how long? Because remember, like 4 years ago, Bang was like the best.
Yeah, but this
and
is
then
different.
It went
Jason.
away.
I think they got rid of. I think they got rid of whatever factory they were in is gone. I can feel it because the order that came into Europe, the one that came to the U.S., both of them were fantastic top to bottom.
All right.
Well, you had a theory too, right? With Jerry fixing the China thing after the Fear of God Essentials, right?
Laos. So
Oh, it was Laos. Sorry.
my theory was that they definitely put Laos through the ringer before they did the Fear of God hats because that's why the Laos stuff came out so great.
Because Laos wasn't good before. Like they used to make the on-fields from Laos. The sizing was all over the place.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I am not just saying this. People know my brutal honesty around Bangladesh hats. This right here, these are they fit. You're not finding a big difference between China, Laos, and Bangladesh now. Period. They're all the same.
I've heard through the grapevine they're trying to fix Vietnam by sending people there too.
Well, I don't care about Vietnam because I don't get any hats from Vietnam. But Bangladesh, China, and Laos right now, you don't have to worry about where your hats are made now because they're all fucking great.
When's the
The
last
only
time
thing
you
I'll
got a hat
say-
from Haiti?
What's that?
When's the last time you got a hat from Haiti?
Haiti, I
terrible.
don't even think they produce there anymore.
Oh, okay.
So what I'll tell you though is the other thing that I noticed is red, metallic red is actually red in Bangladesh, and it's a little bit pink in China and Laos.
They must let it sit out in the sun in China
It's interesting though, right?
before they put it in the machine.
Yeah. All right. So Bangladesh, man, I just want to get that out there. Bangladesh is really, they righted the ship somehow, man. And I'm telling you, you guys are going to really like it. If you weren't a fan of Bangladesh before, you're going to be a fan of Bangladesh now. If you weren't a fan of Bangladesh before, well, welcome to the better embroidery. All right, let's move along here, guys.
Uh-oh.
Leon, have you done your Clink Room homework?
No,
Of course.
bathroom break time.
Oh man, this is when Leon shines.
Yeah, so these are up for pre-order until November 12th. Estimated delivery of April 2024. And if you guys are fans of the Clink Room on Sunday, my guest on Sundays with the Clink Room, it's gonna be Kyle Page. You guys will better know him as Page Perception. He's done some really, really good hats. So first off, we'll start off with 40 Swords. He did a Bitter Rivals. Basically, he took two of his hats, the Ninja and the Samurai, and he made them face off in one. So that one's really cool.
That's Steven Seagal versus Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Exactly. Bloodlines is a collaboration between Sierra Gons and our good friend Carlos. They are featuring three different periods of time for Mesoamerican civilizations: the Olmecs, which is the oldest, and then the Mayans and the Aztecs. So the Mayan is on the left, the Olmec is in the middle, and the Aztec is on the right. Buried at Sea, collaboration between Flanagan Studios and COD Designs. It's like a skull guy in a old scuba diving thing. That's pretty cool. Cryptids, basically Wind Studios from Bellingham, Washington. Did a hat basically about strange creatures. So we got
These are fucking. That's an ugly ass hat, man.
we got the Yeti, the werewolf, and the alien. Drama Queens, done by a good friend Jason V out of Boca Raton, Florida. He describes it as she knows when to fold them. So usually Drama Queens don't, but that's a cool take on a card there. And then Triple Threat, 40s is back again with a Cerebrus. So that's basically a three-headed dog that guards the gates of hell.
All right, so Pat, do you like these sorts of hats? Like, what are your thoughts on these?
Yeah, sometimes I like them. Yeah, so I like the Bird at Sea. It looks cool.
I kind of like Bitter Rivals, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool too. You don't like the Cryptids?
No,
No.
that hat's not good looking, is it?
No.
I respect the art for all of the artists here. I think all of these logos belong on T-shirts and not hats.
Oh, I think the Bird at Sea, it looks good because I really like that.
Yeah, see, I think it depends on the people, but yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, Snap. If you had to buy one of these, Snap, which one would you buy?
Bitter Rivals.
He better buy Triple Threat because he's going to see that dog on his way to hell.
Uh-huh. I'm anointed, so I don't know.
All right, well, let's move on to
Jason, I can do all things through Christ strengthens me.
I'll see you in hell, buddy.
Let's go to Cool Gates.
This is with like their goat pack or something, right?
Iconic pack is what they called it.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
but yeah, basically, you got LeBron, you got Brady, you got Jordan. I don't remember who the Lakers were. Kobe. And then you got Dan Marino, and then Jackie.
I had talked to Felix, and Felix said he took a long break from hats because book bags, custom book bags, was the thing in Florida. He couldn't get it. He couldn't hold a book bag. He said
custom book bags. What?
Yeah, like people were going crazy over book bags in fucking Miami. But
they're all high on cocaine down there.
Brim City. You know what, guys? It's I'm gonna hate to say it. It's about time we're gonna retire that Chicago script. That's been. I mean, we've used. I'm even guilty of it. Used that logo like the Jackie.
It still looks good in red though, and in black and gray. It's a good looking script though.
The best hat to me is the one on the top.
You're just a hater, Snap.
I'm a hater. Why?
How many hats did you design with the script?
You don't agree with me with the Chicago script about how it's being overused?
I mean, I think it's a good script.
It's a good script. The thing about it is it's barely been used for White Sox purposes. That's the issue.
Right.
It's only used for Michael Jordan, and that's it.
Yeah, so like, how about we use it for what it's supposed to be fucking used for?
You don't
Bo
like
Jackson. Okay, Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. Come on, man. He sucked on the fucking White Sox.
He's on the Royals for like three minutes.
Frank Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank Thomas, Mark Burley.
Mark Burley.
You're just naming random White Sox players.
He's one of the best
pitchers. Mark Burley. He was like a left-handed, like a middle of the road pitcher.
I'm taking a wild guess, but was there a guy named Espinoza on the Chicago
I'm sure there was.
Jesus Christ. There's probably 27 Espinosas that played for in the major leagues.
No, but there was a good one that played for who was the really good little guy that looked my color that was Spanish on the White Sox.
There's been a billion of them.
Oh, Ozzie Guillen?
No, I don't know that name. No, I don't know.
I know it wasn't anybody named Espinoza.
Let me see.
Mark Burley is not a fucking legend. You guys need to stop. Get out of here.
Mark Burley's great.
Mark Burley is not a legend. Get the fuck out of here. Legend?
Mark Burley? He's really good, man.
Legend, though? You're talking a legend.
He was a solid.
That's like beyond Hall of Fame.
The guy's lifetime ERA was probably 4.3 or something.
3.81, 214 wins.
Nah, that's not legendary, man.
Christian, drinking a beer and pitching an inning is no big deal. They used to fucking smoke in the dugout and pitch it. Like
he might be their best pitcher ever, though. He might be their best pitcher ever.
That's not saying a whole lot.
They've existed since 1908. What do you mean?
They've existed for like the 1880s. The White Sox have notoriously been a shitty fucking team.
Right, they're not drenched in fucking legends, man.
Think about
all the legendary players.
For a team that's existed that long, he's the best player at that position.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
He's not a bum.
I say he was middle of the road. Mark, he's not a Hall of Famer. No. And their best pitcher was probably Chris Sale.
They had him for like 3 years.
Chris Sale was those. How many years was Chris? He wasn't there for 3 years. How many years was he there? I know he was there long enough to rip up that fucking stupid jersey.
I'll look it up. Chris Sale.
Because Chris Sale was probably the most dominant pitcher those years he was in with the White Sox. Oh my God! Because Burley pitched a perfect game. Who fucking cares?
7 years.
Okay, what was his win-loss record?
Oh, we're forgetting about Bobby Thigpen.
Bobby Thigpen, yeah, that was it. No, but he saved like 50 games one year.
Yeah, he had 201 career saves. Mark Burley gave up the most home runs in Chicago White Sox history.
Yeah, he gave up a lot of home runs. He didn't walk a lot of guys, though, if I remember correctly. I think his whip was always pretty
I'm
low.
looking at on Baseball Reference, the career leaders for the White Sox, and this Ted Lyons guy shows up in a lot of categories. I don't know who he is.
So what was Chris Sale's ERA while he was with the White Sox? Like 2.3, 2.4?
Why are we talking about fucking Chicago White Sox baseball? Like, this is...
No, I want to know his ERA with the White Sox. It had to be like 2.4, 2.5, somewhere around there.
It's like 3.3, 2.1, 3.4, 3.3.
How many strikeouts per 9? He was probably striking out more. He was definitely striking out more batters than he was pitching innings. It was over 9.
Yeah, so 10, 9, 9.5, 10, 11, 9.3.
What do you mean, who gives a shit? Okay, listen to this, Christian. Disrespecting Burley, but loving Evaldi is wild. Listen, I didn't say Evaldi was a better pitcher than Burley. I'm telling you right now, Nathan Evaldi is a better big game pitcher than Mark fucking Burley.
Wow.
Yes, he is. What did Mark Burley do? Tell me, what did he do?
2005. He won the World Series in 2005.
What Nathan Evaldi won it with the Red Sox, and it was on his fucking arm that they won.
Okay.
You want to know how I know that? Because I watched every fucking second of it. Nathan Evaldi came back and pitched with no rest. He came back the next fucking day and closed out a game. The guy was fucking insane. Mark Burley is a middle of the road, solid guy.
Oh fuck! He threw his perfect game against the Tampa Bay Rays in 2009. They were a farm
Christian.
team.
I think Christian loves this guy for some reason.
Well, Christian named the whole Texas Rangers starting lineup earlier in the chat. So
I like you, Christian. I like you. You're passionate about your sports, but Mark Burley fucking sucks. Let's go to Crown Legends.
calling him a legend was
that's going too far.
That's out of line.
White Sox legend. White Sox
out of line.
White Sox legend.
I might put
Sale with the final on the World. Hold on a second, Christian. Let me tell you something right now, pal. Sale with the final on the World Series for the Red Sox shutout. Sale, they put him in that game, and every Red Sox fan was fucking scared to death when they put him in that game because that could have lost us the series. Sale was done at that point. Absolutely done. They put him in that game, and every Red Sox fan was saying, don't put him in the fucking game. It was luck that Sale closed out that game. Sale was terrible in the playoffs that year. He's a terrible postseason pitcher, and his career is over. Crown Legends dropped these 3 hats, one of them being a Halloween spooky hat, and then you have the Boston and the Houston Astros at the top.
The Mariners reminds me of Lid's in-store candy corn pack. I love Crown Legends, but these 3 are not for me. No.
I like 2 of them. I like the Seattle, and I like the Boston, the upper left. Jason, you liking anything here?
Yeah, I like the Seattle one. You can call it a Lids hat all you want, Snap, but as far as a Halloween hat goes, it's actually really well done.
And for people saying Pierre is getting heated up, that's called being a fucking man and talking about fucking sports. Let's not forget that. That's called being a, what's that?
Don't say anything about Ted Williams. That motherfucker will go crazy.
Listen, this is about being a man. This is how men talk fucking sports, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All I know is Ted Williams couldn't hit a Steven Seagal fastball.
I can tell you right now, Ted Williams would have fucking wiped the floors with that bitch ass Steven Seagal. Now,
Ted Williams got military training, man.
Steven Seagal would just let Ted Williams swing and miss and just get tired out, and he'd snap.
Ted Williams served in 2 wars. He served in World War II and the Korean War.
Yes, he did. Ted Williams is a fucking American treasure. Okay,
Second
fucking
only to
American.
Steven
And people
Seagal.
don't even know he's half Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican legend.
He's a Mexican and American legend. The guy is amazing.
You can read an essay off a ball coming out.
See, that's the appropriate use of the word legend, not in the same sentence as Mark Burley.
Mark Burley is a White Sox legend. His jersey's retired by them. That's
who gives a shit. So is Michael Jordan's. Like, who gives a fuck?
Nobody.
White Sox are the epitome of useless franchise.
So this guy, look at this guy. You appear. You want to tell me the 34-point ass whooping from last? No, I don't fucking want. What, you think I'm gonna defend that fucking shit? Like what? What do you think? You think I'm a fucking crackhead? I'm gonna be up here saying, "Oh, the Patriots are so good." They fucking suck.
He didn't play.
Put that team together.
He didn't play.
What am I gonna do, man?
Yeah.
What am I gonna fucking do? I've also listened, just so you all know, I've also watched 2 decades of dominant fucking Boston sports. So fuck you for that. Let's move on to Crown Minded.
Do not read Alex's comment, Pierre. Do not read it. Don't read that.
He's going to read it now.
Would not know what to do with Mariano Rivera.
Oh,
you guys are fucking crazy. All right, let's talk about these hats now. So let's do a little keep 3, drop 3, Leon W. Chen. Keep 3, drop 3, buddy.
All right. Give me the Barons Bowls up there. I'll take the Los Angeles Script and the 45s. I will drop the mini Dodger Dog. I'll drop the Rams, and I'll drop the Eagles with the weird flag on it.
Yeah, what is that?
And what is that? You can put your name on that.
What is it? Yeah, I don't even know what flag that is.
I don't think it's a fucking flag. I think it's like some weird like sideline hat shit. Some weird sideline hat ornamentation.
Look at the website. I gotta figure out what the heck that is.
Do you like any of these hats, Pat?
Yeah, I like the Barons. I like the 45s.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. Maybe the 49ers I like too. Does it have a red button?
Which one?
The 49ers has
it looks like it's got a black button. You can kind of see that little black button peeking over the top of the hat there.
Okay, yeah, then I like it.
It looks like it's like the jersey piping. Like what would be on the edge of the jersey? I don't know.
Yeah, I probably would have left that shit plain.
The winning hat here, guys, is that Rams hat on the bottom left.
What?
The Rams hat is very nice.
Yeah, it looks
very nice. Crown Minded does a great job with football hats.
I need you to squint a little harder.
You don't like the Rams hat?
No, man, that logo is trash.
With the metallic gold? No, get out of here. Now, the Eagles one, that shit looks like a fucking name tag on the side patch. Hello, my name is Pierre. San Fran is pretty good. The weenie, no.
That's a baby glizzy with S on it for snap.
And then don't mess with Jackie's patch. He's got a red hat on. No.
That Rams logo is probably the worst logo in the NFL right now.
Well, they stole
and
it.
that's including the Browns with the fucking brown helmet.
I like the brown helmet.
You like the brown helmet?
Yeah. I don't like the little elf guy though.
Yeah, I hate the elf guy.
I want to show you guys.
The elf guy looks like
LeVar said that Rams logo looks like a clit ring.
Now the worst is this elf logo. Look at the shoes he's wearing. It looks so fucking weird. I don't know. It's brown shoes. He should have some little bells on the front of his shoe.
Look how cool that hat will look with my cool red.
Oh, now we know why. Someone gifted him a jacket.
Gave him the jacket.
Yeah, hat dreams.
Oh my god! It looks like a retro jacket, and they never had that logo before. Is it from Fanatics?
Hat Dreams gifted me this beautiful jacket.
They couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah, nobody was buying it. So
that little glizzy looks like a mascot for erectile dysfunction.
The Blue Chew.
Look at that thing, the Blue Chew. That's all over the place too. The Blue Chew hat. No, all right, let's move on to Denim Exchange. Boring.
Yeah.
Boring. Let's move on to Abbott's, another company that Lid's ruined.
Yep.
Look at what they did to this fucking company, man.
They got Astro Boy hats now?
It's the Adams.
What the fuck is that thing on the top left?
The bottom middle is the Adams?
It's a polar bear taking a shit.
It is.
That's Astro Boy, isn't it?
It's a constipated polar bear.
What the
He's
fuck?
trying to pinch it off. He's really grunting hard.
Look at the fucking devil on the second
devil
row. Look at that
looks
devil
so-
in the second row.
Looks so dumb.
These don't listen. I'm going to tell you guys. So, for those that don't know, right? For those that don't know, Abbott's was such a huge sort of. I don't know how to explain it. Like they were very important because it was all American made. It was classic. They were hand stitching this stuff. They were put. Then Lids got their grubby hands on them and fucking started like doing this like sheep ass shit. Look at this, man. And that guy Jerry, who was running that you know, the founder of Epic, like that guy's awesome, man. He's a historian. He understands the game, and he was doing such cool stuff. And whether you like the silhouette or not, fine, I get it. It's not for everybody, I get it. You don't like the hat, you don't like the hat. But to see it hoard out like this is terrible to me. This used to be something cool and different. Whether you like the silhouette or not, it was cool and different. It was American made, and then they got their grubby hands on it and they turned it into this mess. Look at this shit. Garbage. Let's go to ECAP City.
We're still
All right.
saying garbage, right?
Garbage again. Look what they did to poor Clemente. The best hat is their unique hat, the little devil, the blue devil.
I was just saying this week, man, I really wish I could get an upside down Angels logo on a real tree hat. Thank you, ECAP City, for making me change my mind that I don't need that.
My prayers have been answered, ECAP City. Thank you.
Jesus.
So, Pat, you're a Mets fan. Do you like the Mets hat in the lower left?
No, I mean I like Mr. Matt, but if it's like 2 times, it looks.
I know.
I don't like that. If it's too much.
Way too much.
Which one would you prefer, the swinging or the one or the profile pick?
I prefer the swinging one.
Okay.
That's because he's in a strip club right now and it reminds him of something he needs to do in the champagne room.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to ECAP's Unlimited, home of the worst logo in the hat world. All right.
I think their hats beat out ECAP City this week, though.
Let's do a poll.
Yeah.
Leon, you haven't talked lately. Leon, can you talk? I want to hear you chime in here.
I'm just waiting to be called upon. So ECAP versus ECAP's Unlimited. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
ECAP City.
Man, you
versus
can't do
ECAP's.
It's poor Tampa Bay fans, man. They don't get good.
Yeah, that was a bad hat.
Oh my God.
Now
Never
Los
mind.
Angeles isn't much better, though.
Never mind. I spoke too soon. These are all
And they-
shit.
They both
I think
lost.
ECAP City's better, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Leon, what do you like anything here?
No. Oh, I'm leaving with my wallet.
Jonas, we did a fucking preview show on Wednesday. Go fucking watch that. Stop asking for the MyFitness preview for tomorrow. This is a review show, not a preview show. It's like the 15th fucking time he's mentioned it. One more time, you're fucking out of here.
Nice, Jason.
No,
Be
I'm
nice.
sick of these guys fucking making requests in the comments. We're not fucking Casey Kasem here or fucking Ryan Seacrest. All total requests live. Get the fuck out of here. Watch
Jonas.
this goddamn.
Jonas.
We love having you, Jonas.
No,
Jonas,
we don't.
write a list.
No,
No, no, hold
they don't
on.
speak for me. I fucking don't like you, Jonas. You don't ask the dumbass question 15 times and expect it to get answered.
Jonas, write in the chat which hats you'd like to see specifically. I'll go downstairs and grab them for you.
God damn it, Pierre. You're just speaking.
No, I'm serious, Jonas. Go right in the comments which hats you want to see specifically. I'll bring them up here.
Yeah, he's not going to see him because I'm going to boot him from the channel. So
Oh,
Do not boot. You can't boot him.
No.
You can't boot him from the channel. You can only like hide his comments.
Jonas, the My Fitness hats aren't that good as either. To let you know.
That's in your opinion, Snap.
All right.
Jonas, if you want to see any specific hats, please write it in the comments and I'll go down and grab them for you. Let's move on to 8-1. The gangsters of the hat world in the U.S.
Oh.
He wants to see the Raiders, Yankees, and Philadelphia Athletics. I'll be right back, guys.
The three
Leon, you want to take over
teams
for a minute?
too, while you're at it. God damn it, Jonas.
All right. We got two Houston
Definitely not
hats.
Jonas' brother.
We got the Bucky's Beavers, it looks like.
Nick, Kevin, and Joe wouldn't ask stupid questions like that. That's for goddamn sure.
And Houston with the eyelets here with the blue. I don't know what to say. These hats.
That's a Bucky's hook. You ever been to a Bucky's?
Bucky the Beaver, right? That's like a Chuck E. Cheese type thing, right?
No, it's a fucking the gas station of your dreams.
Well, I'm Canadian, so I have no idea.
These are
so
You gotta go to a Bucky's before you die. Put that on your bucket list.
what's the story behind a Bucky's?
What? It's just one of the best gas stations of all time.
Where they from, like where they're usually located? Are they like an East Coast thing, or there's all?
No, they're south. Texas. They got some in Louisiana. Okay. They just built like the biggest gas station in the world in like Tennessee. So whenever you're in Texas, you gotta go hit up a Bucky's. You'll be amazed. Just absolutely amazed.
Oh, it looks like a supermarket, man.
So it's like a whole experience when you go.
It's definitely an experience.
It's like the size of a Walmart.
Some of them are. What?
In a gas station?
No, they are a gas station. Like the one I went to outside of Houston had like 170 gas pumps. Yeah,
What?
and I guarantee I challenge anyone to find anybody waiting to use the bathroom at Bucky's. You won't. There's no way. They have that many urinals.
They said there's one in Georgia. I've never seen
one.
There
could be one in Georgia. Yeah, they're starting to expand more out of Texas, but fucking fantastic.
Apparently, there's one in Kansas. Okay.
Fort Valley. Oh, near Warner Robins. That's why I've never seen one. Okay.
And they're like their fountain soda. They make their own like soda. It's incredible. Cherry limeade. I would drive back to Houston just for a liter of that. Yeah.
Listen, on the right, that's Snap in his furry costume wearing an Astros hat. You guys want to see the My Fitteds hats? Let me show Jonas. Jonas, you ready?
No, I booted him. He can't see him.
So Jonas, this is the Philadelphia Athletics hat that's dropping.
He doesn't even
Jonas ain't gonna buy any of these hats anyway.
Pierre hates the elephant.
That's a really.
This is the Raiders hat. And I think this is I'm not sure if you were talking about the Cool Runnings Yankees or this Yankees. So here's this Yankees.
You guys like that material?
Yes. You like it, Leon?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not going to buy a bunch of them.
Well, that's because he's Canadian. He's got probably a whole closet of shirts like that.
I actually don't have a flannel.
He's got boxers like this.
I bought a flannel once in my life to dress up as Garth from Wayne's World for Halloween.
Pierre, that material is like a cotton, right?
It's like a wool.
Yeah. No, it's polyester, but it's got a soft feel to it, like cotton.
Yeah, like a thin layer. Yeah.
No, it's thick, man.
It doesn't feel that thin.
Yeah, it's not thick.
Oh, okay.
And then this is the Cool Runnings Yankees.
Cool Runnings.
Jonas, you got about 5 seconds to say fucking thank you to Pierre for doing this for you. Or you're off the show and I'm blocking you on Instagram.
Jonas is answering. He's saying that Philadelphia is nice. He's answering.
This hat ruined the movie for me.
All right. Let's move along, fellas.
Cool Runnings is all I know about German language. That's where I learned how to count to 3 in German.
I learned about Buckingham Palace from that movie.
Listen, this Jonas has got a strong. He's got a strong spirit. Do you know
He
what I mean?
does.
He
does.
he didn't listen. You got to give this kid
He
credit.
didn't fight back at all. Yeah.
No.
Nah, you know,
Okay, I take it back. I like you, Jonas.
Me too. There's a lot of brittle people in this world. You know, you say something to me, they crumble or they start getting. This kid, man, he took it and he's like, you know what? I'm still here, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you're all right, Jonas.
Good kid. He's a good kid. Let's move on. Oh, exclusive fitted. All right. So Jamaica
Jonas, have you ever been to a Buc-ee's? He'll back me up on this one. He's a good kid.
He's a good kid, but he has a devil emoji as his picture icon.
Is that a devil? I'm not sure that's a devil.
Yeah, that's a devil.
So ECAP City won in a landslide. In the
it's either a devil or a thong.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't even know if ECAPs Unlimited should be on this show anymore. I mean, I've never seen them drop a good hat.
No, it's like a Easy Weeper.
It's almost like, it's like you're picking on the weak
Magic
in the
City.
class.
Yeah, them like Magic City. Oh, Magic City Weeper. Surprise.
All right, Leon, you liking anything here, buddy? You've been awfully quiet lately.
The Indians is pretty good in the middle there. Houston script on the middle right, it's not bad. And the Blue Jays ain't bad. It just reminds me of the Still one that dropped with, I think a G Fuel helped them. Kind of reminds me of that hat a little bit.
You like the Twins as well.
I do?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck the Twins.
I like it. Oh.
They eliminated the Blue Jays.
Snap masturbates that Twins script, though. He loves that thing.
Snap will tell you he collects every Twins, but then if someone he doesn't like makes it, he says it's trash.
Yeah.
When?
Today when Anthem made it.
Yeah.
Touche.
True.
Touche, Leon.
The colors must have been horrible. I don't.
This
even
is very similar. This is very similar to when
it's not the same one.
This is very similar to when he
hell no! That Twins that Anthem made, that ugly piece of shit. It was fucking red on red with a white brim, bro.
Yeah, that's the Twizzlers hook.
No,
that's a Twizzlers hook.
Nah.
Oh, now that's a hook. Snap is gonna fucking love
it. Snap's like, that's my favorite holiday candy. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twizzlers. That's the straw.
Actually, guys, my hairline does not recede. Thank you very much.
It rescinds. Let's move on to fam.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, these are bad.
It's a great hat week.
If boring was a hat.
Damn. I usually say this is my favorite European store, but damn it, man. What the fuck happened here? Oh, shit.
I hear you.
It's Pat's favorite European store too.
It is.
They release all of his hats.
Yeah. This is like Toppers. This is like Toppers 2.0. This is like the special place where Toppers hats go after they sell out on his site.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to Grandstand. They've had no.
Italy, it's your turn.
Italy gets violated.
These people are literally like just fucking destroying country after country.
They're watching Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego and they're saying, let's fuck up that flag.
Man, poor little old lady that works in that store, man. God.
Mussolini is rolling in his grave, right?
This shit looks like a fucking pizzeria hat. If you own a pizzeria, you might as well get this hat.
No, you won't. No,
Antonio's Pizzeria.
No, you will get in trouble if you bring this hat to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll fucking kill you. Whack them.
Look at that side patch, though.
Look at
If the
the
Sopranos saw you wearing this hat, forget about it.
Yeah, you're
Look at the-
swimming with the fishes.
This
Look at
is
the
Italian as
boxers.
Olive Garden.
They're gonna be like, "Who's this piece of shit?"
This is Pizza Hut Italian.
the sweatband is offensive. Just
Who did they do this last week? What country was it last week?
Mexico got violated, Cuba, a bunch of them.
I'm just waiting for the Canadian
across the
one.
globe. Oh yeah.
Tony Soprano's rolling his grave right now.
Let's go to Hat Club.
Campbell's chunky soup.
Oh man,
not bad.
The Threshers is cool. So he hooked like the Hawaiian baseball teams.
I like the Broncos hat. I like the Atlanta hat.
Oh, I don't like those at all.
No,
those NFL hats I don't like at all.
I like the Indians.
Yeah, the Indians are solid. Just team color hats.
Carl from West Virginia has stated that Snap designed the White Sox hat.
It's Grand Snap.
All right, let's see the next slide.
Oh, they done copied your hat.
Which one?
The Otani.
Nah, that's different.
Nah, it's different.
Oh yeah, different. They didn't use the Asian letters because they didn't know how to get that logo, but they just put the Angel script. That's your hat.
No, it's not.
Looks more like John Jay's.
The front on the top one was Vegas gold. Then you didn't have any red in the side patch. Not even close. One that.
Where'd Jason go?
Yeah, he's back there.
I messed up.
You fucking removed me from the
by mistake.
You're trying to mute me, but then you removed me instead.
No, I was trying to mute myself.
Right, whatever.
Yeah.
I like that Montreal hat on here. I like
Korea hat.
Yeah, the Korea hat is cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Who wants to see a fucking turtle playing baseball?
It's a Tortuga.
Yeah, that motherfucker. What's he hitting? He ain't hitting shit. How's he
He's
gonna run?
He's hitting below.
You know how long it would take him to run? He would have to hit home runs every time.
No, dude. His swing is going to be way too slow. If at anything, he's going to be bunting.
Pat, you like anything on this slide?
Yeah, I like, as I said, the Korea hat. I like it very much. The Montreal is cool, and the Astros on the top right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the Palmetto, the
Myrtle
Beach one.
Yeah.
We got some coming like these. That's cool.
Let's move on to the next slide of Hat Club.
Why does
look at Hat Club jumping on the cascading logos now?
Why does America always have the worst logo?
I don't know.
They haven't updated it for a long time. Since like the 90s, I feel like.
No, I like that one. It's not that bad.
They're not going to kick you out of the country if you say you don't like it.
They're not going to give you shit. They're not going to extend the visa.
Pat thinks the fucking FBI is bugged his stripper room.
ICE is right outside the strip. He's probably got some ICE agents at that strip club right with him. So they're not going to kick you out, Pat. You can say you dislike it.
And they're not gonna
I like it. I really like it.
You notice how Hat Club's trying to get back in the game with these variety packs now? Like they're trying to get back in there.
Mm-hmm. Those are their best packs.
That Texas Rage is probably one of the worst hats that we've seen all show.
Which one? The Eagle?
The purple hat. That Texas Rangers.
What if they told you it was a Selena hat?
No, that ain't no fucking Selena. And if there was Selena's rolling in the grave.
It's the one time she spent time at Arlington.
Yeah.
And
She
she
drove
wore
through there.
That Peagle is
on her way to-
ugly too.
I don't like that Peagle, but DJ Max said it was the best colorway of the Peagle so far.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck DJ Mac then. I'm gonna bring all his hats on here so we can piss on them.
What the hell? Let's
I
move
don't
on to
mind
the next.
Do you really don't like the Beagle? I like that one.
I think the Peagle's fine, but to say it's the best colorway of the Peagle ever done,
No, it's not the best,
Mm-hmm.
but I like it. Reminds me a little bit of the mobile logo.
yeah.
Yeah. But this is ketchup mustard at the mobile gas
Well,
station.
interestingly enough, it's
Have
like
you seen
it looks
it?
like
Snap, have you seen it from all angles that you can say that?
Yeah. You got the access.
I can right now. Hold on.
you know, it's interesting. It's interesting how it looks like the mobile logo, and that's where you'd find that where you'd most likely find that hat in a gas station. That's what it looks like. It's not a good hat. I don't like that thing.
I don't mind it. It's fine, but it's definitely not the best Peagle ever done. That's for sure.
No.
Do you like the Hawaiian stuff when they took Danny V's concept?
Huh?
So they hooked the Hawaiian Baseball Winter League hats. So very similar to when like Danny V did it with the Midland Rays. So that Ray right there is the same idea. And then there was one on the
That's what the whale is too, right?
Yeah, the whale, and then I think the stars and a bunch of other ones. The Tortuga
Well,
too.
I don't like them now that you tell me they're hooks. So no.
No, but I get it. But like that's so obscure that the average person isn't going to pick up on.
Oh yeah,
the Hawaiian Winter League hasn't been around in 30 years.
Yeah. I just wish they could just bring those logos back, but I don't think they have the license anyway.
Mm-mm. No, but I get what you're saying though. But like, I think it's so obscure the average collector would have no idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next slide of Hat Club.
Well, these are the glow. My God,
the glow. My gods are back. Gray bottom though.
They didn't call them glow my gods this time.
Yeah.
Last year, I think I torched that name for a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I was to gift a hat to my boy Pat in Austria, I would give him the Los Angeles script.
Why that?
That's a completely random thought from Snap.
I just think it looks the cleanest. I think this is the best one to represent America.
This is the biggest fail. You should already know that I like the Mets.
The Mets hat?
I mean, yeah.
Remember the time
birthday party?
thought...
You come to the birthday party if you, it could be worse. It could be worse. You could say, "Oh, I have a super nice Yankees hat for you here." I mean,
remember the time that Snap thought all TVs in Austria were like tube TVs in black and white?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We still have no flat screens.
No, I'll tell you something right now that I know. The hot water doesn't last the whole time.
Yeah, only in summer.
You fucking use the hot water for 30 minutes. You're done for the rest of the week. All right.
Where did you hear this shit?
In every country except America, the hot water doesn't stay on for a long time.
Every country is a third world country according to Snap.
I can confirm Canada has hot water.
Yeah, but how long does it last, Leon?
Before it turns to
how
ice.
long does it last?
How long does the hot water last before it's
No, Snap, this has to do with your hot water tank, not the fucking country of origin. Like, that's weird, man.
I'm fucking with you. I'm from Venezuela, and in Venezuela, that shit's gone in 20 minutes.
Snap, the reason why you don't have hot water is because you didn't pay your gas bill. Let's move on to the next slide of Hat Club. So, all right, honestly, what do you guys think of this pack, the horror pack?
It's definitely not their best horror pack. I do like the Braves, but the rest of them are now the Astros and the Rays. I fucking hate the Indians.
Really?
Yes, it's a mismatched patch. I get Hook, New York, Cleveland, Freddie, Jason, whatever. It's fucking stupid. It says Mets, literally says Mets on the side of the hat, on an Indians hat.
I'll tell you what it did, though. It brought panic once again to the community for at least one day.
No, for about 3 minutes.
In Hat Club LA, there was a lot of crying faces that left Hat Club because apparently they only had 22 Indians.
Yeah, they didn't hardly have any of these.
Los Angeles.
They said there was very low stock on all of these.
So you can imagine how many people in LA were in line for that Indians, because I don't see the.
I don't get it.
I see three great hats, 2 passable hats. Indians, Braves, Arizona script, and then the 2 passable hats, the Astros night game and the Rays, Bram Stoker's Dracula. That TC Jennifer's body needs to go back with her body in the grave. And the Boston Exorcist, yeah, that's exactly what it is. They threw up all on the hat. No bueno.
Which one is the Rays?
Linda Blair turned her head as soon as they made that hat.
Which one is the Rays, Snap?
Bram Stoker's Dracula?
No, that's the Diamondbacks, isn't it?
No, the Rays. The Diamondbacks is Anaconda and Poltergeist.
Anaconda?
Astros is the Astros over there, the little soda pop Astros. That's the night game.
Boston Anaconda, a horror movie?
Please, Snap, do not tell me what the Braves hat is, because I like it. I don't want to know the hook.
Come on, you know Rick. You know who Rick is.
Nope.
It's not even a horror movie.
The sheriff with the zombies.
Rick Grimes.
Oh, fuck. Now I got to go cancel my order.
Walking Dead, baby.
Carl!
Pat, you like any of these hats? Aesthetically, not the hook.
Yeah, I like the Braves.
I like the Rays a little. I like the Rays a little bit.
Good too, yeah.
Yeah, they put the Dracula hat in the fucking
guys,
place in America.
There is people thinking that they're going to drop another horror pack within the next week or so. I mean, because it's early, right? October 13th.
Yeah, but Friday the 13th was like a good day to do this, right?
It's about how long it take to pack and ship their orders.
And then people get them by Halloween.
Yeah.
Right?
So you think this is the last we're going to see of horror pack this year?
Yeah.
This is bad. No, this is not a good.
No, if they want to sell some hats, they'll just name it the horror pack.
Well, the horror pack is how they describe their logistics services.
People said that they were waiting on the internet. They said at 2:00 everything was sold out.
No,
that's
not true.
Except the twins in the Boston.
They said they had low stock on this. And
why would they have low stock?
And when they put horror pack on it, it just the hype goes crazy on it.
Why would they have low stock on a pack that is going to bring them tons of money?
How would they know it's going to bring them tons of money?
They want to sell out again.
They do want to sell out again.
It's a known fact that a horror pack is gonna be sellout.
I guess they didn't know that fact.
No.
If that
you look at these hats, if you look at these hats and you didn't know that they're horror pack, would you think they're going to sell like crazy? I don't think you would.
No, if I looked at these, I would say Atlanta's going to sell. I would say that
the
Astros will sell just because it's Astros, and I'll say maybe the Rays. The Indians, no, I won't say that.
No,
man. The
because
it's a different
because
team.
they have these two sitting on the site in a full size run, and these are arguably better hats than that Indians.
Like, do you really think someone's going to walk down the street with that Indians hat and be like, "Oh my God, that's the Freddy vs. Jason hat"? No one's going to know that.
No,
they're going to ask something like, "Hey, man, like, why is there a Mets logo on the side of your Indians hat?"
Right.
It's just like I just saw Verdine's put out a pack too of all these 1990 All-Star Game Cubs patches on the side of hats. I love Jerry and I love Verdine's, but come on, man, those are stupid. They're not gonna. It doesn't look good. And the Cubs 1990 side patch has a huge Cubs logo in the middle of it.
Right.
I don't want that on my of all places a White Sox hat. But then who would want that on the side of a Pittsburgh hat? Like, why? Why?
Yeah.
I'm a Red Sox fan. I would never buy a Red Sox hat with that 1990 All-Star Game patch on the side of it. I would never buy that.
Pat, you ever been inspired by a horror movie?
Yeah, wait for it.
Oh, okay, cool.
No,
No, but I mean, in the previous years, has there been any inspired hats from horrors?
Yeah, he did. He just did the "This Is Us" Boston hat.
Who is This Is Us? What is that?
Oh
What movie is that?
It's no Anaconda, but it's a pretty good movie.
It's no B rated. It's no B film, but
No, what horror movie is? What is
I
This
think
Is
was it Us, right? Jordan.
Just the movie Us. Oh, okay,
This Is Us is the show, the drama.
Oh,
This
this
is
is
Us,
us, the show.
yeah.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Hat Dreams.
Jesus, there's 2 really bad hats on this fucking slide.
I'm glad you didn't say 3.
There might be a third too. I just need to find it.
I mean, Hat Dreams is consistently putting out really solid stuff. We're not going to belabor this slide too much because we cover Hat Dreams every single week. They do a great job. Solid stuff here. Let's move on to Hat Heaven.
Jesus.
What the fuck is that Phillies, man?
Are you designing for Hat Heaven now too, Snap?
Hell no, they're the enemy. I'm not fucking with them. No.
They're the enemy.
The only good hat on here is that Staten Island Yankees.
That's a good hat.
Cardinals. Sprinkle time was a solid.
This shit is horrible.
No, this thing got a weird fucking patch on the side.
I don't mind that one.
It's a 10-year anniversary. Springfield Cardinals.
Yeah. It's a 10-year anniversary.
All right, let's look at the second slide. I think our Steven Seagal talk has really tacked on an extra half hour to this show. So,
well, I mean, he deserves it of anybody.
Oh,
The American badass.
Look at that Astros mesh thing.
That's a dirty hat if I ever seen it.
Shit.
That's a mobile gas station hat right there.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, man. This fucking store. How can they survive dropping all of this shit, man?
Nah, man. This store does very well. If you go to the store in the Bronx, man, it's always got people and it's always busy.
It's probably like a lot of old people that go there.
Jesus Christ. No, it's not, man. We live in this bubble, this Views from the Vault bubble, where we think the community is all there is. And then you go out there and you go into a store like this. There's people that don't know who the fuck we are, what we do, and they love these hats.
Actually, I was watching a lot of playoff baseball. Looking at the crowd, you'll see like 1 out of every 20 hats is an actual fitted hat.
Yeah,
then of those, 1 out of 100 is a custom fitted hat.
I'll tell you why they're going to Hat Heaven, and it's not for hats.
Oh, here we go.
The models don't just stand in the store. Snap. They don't. They're not
chicks. They got chicks in the back of the store. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
All right.
I've been in there. I know every one of those young ladies, and Leon will attest to it. When I go in there, they're nice girls. They are not the girls that you're seeing in the photo shoot. They're nice young ladies, and they're great in that store.
Those are the ones you got to watch out for.
Oh, here we go, man. You got to see something. That Dodgers hat is ugly, man. Upper right.
Yeah, it is. The Chicago is ugly too. What do you guys call that logo?
Look at that San Francisco hat with the old ass New York Giants patch on it.
Pierre, what do you call that Chicago?
Which one?
The Chicago in the top middle. What is that logo called?
Achilles.
The Achilles sock. Okay.
No, I'm just fucking making that up.
No, I thought I thought you guys had a name for it.
No, I don't think so.
No, there's no nickname for that logo.
No,
but the Scottsdale Scorpions was like your number 3 hat last month. Snap. Michael Jordan hook.
Yeah, but it's not like how they did it in Pro Society. Hell no.
The only difference is red to metallic red. That's the only difference.
Marvin M's about to
and it got Kelly Green. It's Kelly Green, baby. How about that one?
Look at how tired Pat looks. He looks fucking exhausted.
He's been up for like 36 hours.
Now it's like 5:30 in the morning for me.
Pat wants to insert 25 cents in whatever little bed
But
they have there.
Yeah.
Like
the
a
Scorpions is not too bad, and I
No,
think
it's not.
he made already the Scorpions years ago in that style, right?
Yeah.
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 He's about his 30th time doing it.
He usually
But
makes it
it's-
plain Jane.
Yeah, but that's a great hat.
Yeah, it's a
sold
real
out.
nice hat. It sold out, the Scorpions?
No. I mean, like every single one of his hats have a patch on it now.
Yeah.
Mm.
He never
I
used
never
to do
liked
that.
this. I
He
never
never
liked
used to
this
do
store. I was torching this store from the first episode I got invited. I knew
We regret that day ever since. Snap.
I knew what I didn't like.
Let's move on to Hat Stop. Oh my God.
Oh no. Damn, they don't re-rock the horrible hat.
Which one?
The Seattle Mariners, the one on the bottom, that's a Sports World hat. It was a Champaña or something that they did.
I don't care. Such garbage. Let's go to Lids HD.
Really hot
Hey,
garbage. Do you see that fucking
Snap.
hideous Yankees?
Snap, they could put your picture on the hat.
Which one? The the clown or the gremlin?
No, the Gremlin.
Either one.
Oh.
You take your pick.
Listen, I kind of like the side patches that they gave the hats for the 50th one. The one that side patch is badass, but the colors on these hats and then putting the year on the fucking brim, that was just tacky, man.
Look at that
That's the
Yankees
wrong
in the
year.
upper right, man. Jason, you did a great job picking out some real winners here.
This is all they dropped. This was
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah, because they took the ones. These, what it felt like is they weren't selling in store. Like, guys, we need to put some of these shits online.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my.
The only good
God.
thing about these hats is the cards.
They wrote this. I don't know if you guys saw it. They're like, oh, we want to make sure that we took care of all of you because, nah, man, you guys weren't selling these. They weren't moving in the store. So you said, you know what? We got to get some of these online, especially the two big market teams that we ordered way too much of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping for those cards to go on sale.
Oh, and these drop randomly, like in the middle of the week, and then and 2 hours later they send out an email. Oh, shock drop.
Look at that horror hat in the lower left, though. I mean, come on, man.
One in the lower right. What is it? Like
Lower.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
What's
Oh,
that?
fuck.
Is it a hand? Is it a hand?
Yeah, that's like Freddy Krueger's hand, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it
why
looks
is
more
it
like
like
the
that, though?
Terminator's hand.
Nah, come
Yeah, what is-
on. It looks not like the Terminator's hand. It's like,
He's,
nah.
in the Terminator 1, right? When he
Yeah.
falls into the
You
Looks
remember
like
that,
a
Steve?
baby Terminator hand.
As long as Steven Seagal is still breathing, we never have to worry about the Terminator.
Ah.
Steven Seagal.
Shout out to
my
Lids.
God.
Shout out to Lids.
Look
for
how they
sending-
put the paper boat on the it clown hat. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Shout out to Lids for sending you all the hats.
Listen,
Me and Jason
My
sending
son,
them
when I
cards.
took him to the movies once, that preview came up on a Marvel movie where the clown looks up out of the fucking sewer.
Oh yeah.
My son was freaked the fuck out when we got home. Like he
Oh,
couldn't
wow.
sleep alone in his bedroom. He had to sleep with me because he was so fucking scared. Just
Wow.
from the preview.
Damn.
What were you saying, Leon?
Oh, shout out to Lids for sending Pierre and Snap the hats and me and you nothing.
Yeah. Thanks, Christian. Appreciate you, bud.
Oh Lord.
What is oh Lord about? These are just clean hats, man. Again,
Yeah,
you know why
Guatemala,
Snap doesn't like
Nicaragua.
the locker room with Downey is because he has a theory that even though they drop every weekend, every single weekend, there was one time he was at Pro Society and they dropped on a weekend when they always do, and he claimed that they were trying to sabotage his drop.
I wish I could tell you guys the real story, but I can't and I won't. Pierre, I might tell you off the scene one day. But yeah, no.
But you're always about your Latino, so you're gonna disrespect Honduras, Guatemala, El
They didn't do a
Salvador,
Venezuelan flag.
like that. Snap.
Nah,
No.
man. Yeah, whatever.
What's the matter with these hats?
Every day Dodger blue. What did he do?
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
people of
How the
Guatemala might want to rep their fandom, or Honduras.
Alright.
Yeah, why the fuck would they drop a blue Dodger hat? God,
Or El
Snap,
Salvador.
Snap, do the countries of or the countries on the side of the hat, is that what's bothering you?
You don't
No,
like all Guatemalans. You don't like all.
no,
El
I
Salvadorians?
love Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua.
All right, keep two, drop one.
No. Listen.
Snap, we don't want you making any more enemies. Let's move on to Matt.
We're gonna drop all this shit.
Oh, this is refreshing.
Yeah, what you didn't see the back of that Mets hat.
Why?
It's got some fucking Statue of Liberty type
Oh,
weird shit on
man.
the back of it.
Well, that's you said this
The
was
world ain't
refreshing.
bad. The world's ain't bad.
This is better than what they normally do. What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Of course, it is refreshing.
They
Boston.
aren't the worst store this week.
Nope. All right, let's move on to New Era Cap.
Ooh, tartan.
Leon's like he's this is piqued his interest.
This is literally the color of his boxers.
Tartan. I like alt materials. I like alt materials. It's different.
Which one do you like here, Leon? Which hat? Which one really stands out to you?
Nothing really like stands out a lot, but maybe the Phillies. I don't normally see that script. Phil's.
All right.
That's Phil's hat right there. I bought it for my dad. That's my dad's name.
Your dad's name is Phil?
Philip. Yeah. Well, he's
Wow,
like
all right.
his fake English name. Like he's got like a real name because adopted.
You Americans
name
can't
is
pronounce his Chinese name.
Phil. Yeah, there you go. Philip.
Snap certainly can't. Let's move on to the
The
second
right,
slide.
the right
New Era
choice.
Cap.
The right choice was Oakland, by the way, Leon.
No,
Okay.
that yellow looks weird on that plaid.
No, green. That green and yellow go together.
Get outta
Cheesehead.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the third slide.
What the fuck?
These are bad.
Oh my god! I wish they would have got lost in Austria.
So a lot of people are like kind of digging these.
Really?
Yeah, they said it goes with like the slime 4s, and I don't know.
The slime force.
This looks like some Ninja Turtle shit. Legend of the Ooze.
Oh, these
Well,
are
that
way
does-
better than any Ninja Turtle hooks I've ever seen. But
Yeah, there's another slide, right?
there's a different style on the next slide. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for that.
Let's see that. Let's see it. Oh my god. What's the worst one here?
The Cubs one. It scares me. Look at this eye. The eyes of the cubby is like
Orange.
looks like he is.
That's a different patch, though, right? I don't know if I've seen that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's different.
It's different, yeah. I've never seen that badge before.
Mm-mm.
Looks
These
like
are
a
really bad.
Wrigley Field or
That's a good thing about New Era Cap. Even with all these ugly styles, they sometimes break out new logos and patches that you haven't seen before.
Yeah. These do feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, don't they?
Mhm.
These I can't remember what these are. Definitely a Halloween hook though.
Wow, I wonder how many years of college did it take to do this shit?
0 years of college.
You know, they require a bachelor's degree to work for New Era.
Oh, that's good. It keeps out the riffraff. Sorry. Sasquatch is back.
Snap, do you have a bachelor's degree or no?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either, man. Who cares? I'm not judging you. I don't either.
Didn't you went to University of Kentucky, you said?
Yeah, I did.
No, he
But
just
Cool.
But that doesn't mean that I passed.
It's a good school.
that doesn't mean he was enrolled either.
It's a good
No, I was
school.
enrolled. I
then
let me tell you something. When you go to college, right? You could just walk out whenever the fuck you want from the school or like the class.
Yeah.
Nobody says nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And there was this one teacher that was teaching C++, and he would sniff every time he says something. And it just got on my fucking nerves, and I would have to walk out, and I couldn't pass the class. And he was the only fucking person that taught the damn class. It was I couldn't do it.
Snap, there was one semester I only went to class 3 times.
Snap, you literally sniffed the entire fucking show.
No, but this guy did. I coughed, but this guy, it was just crazy. And then he was, damn. No, I don't want to say it because then people are gonna say that I'm. All right, he was a guy from India.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Going up
Just when
to
you almost made amends with all the Asians.
A certain way, and it just like I was like, I can't do this. I can't do it, man.
I just want everybody in the subcontinent to know.
But I did.
Snap do not represent the views from the vault.
Wow.
I did go for the fucking women. Oh my god, I got.
We
lucky.
don't want to be associated with whatever he was just talking about. Let's move on to privilege.
Yep.
You know what's funny though when you're watching Snap process, right? Like he's got something that he wants to say, and you're watching him process, and usually like for a moment, like his conscience tells him, and he's listening for a moment. Don't say
there.
it.
Yeah.
Don't say it. And he's like, you know what? I shouldn't say. Fuck it. And
then he goes there.
Look what DJ Equipment said.
Well, you've now pissed off the second largest population on the planet.
After the first, he already pissed off China. So
you're just going by like
as if it wasn't enough.
Me and every Patel are fucking in sync.
Oh my God! You really did just check.
Now you just united Asia in the hate.
Now you cemented it, man.
Listen, me and the Patel family, like this.
You are just fucking.
Everybody on this panel, but Snap knows that not everybody in India is named Patel. We make.
No, I didn't say not. There's a large part. See, now let me tell you something about India because I'm international.
That's what you were inferring that everybody
there's
in
certain
India
areas in India that a majority of the community has the last name Patel. Then there's another family called the Singh, SIGNH. They're heavy populated.
You actually spelled that incorrectly, but okay, yeah.
Hey, Snap.
Then you got Christian Murphy.
Snap. Can you put up Bobby Pesos? Bobby Pesos has a request for Snap. He doesn't even call you by your full name. He says, "Hey, Snap God."
Hey, Snap God. My half brother's birthday's tomorrow. His name is El Vergacheca. He loves you.
What does that mean, Snap?
He says that I'm checking cocks.
But the funny thing about this Bobby Pesos guy,
look. Okay, put this one up. Why don't you put the ones that matter up? Snap, I'm Indian and I got 2 Patel roommates.
Yeah, but his name's not Patel.
Look.
Just proves
Look at Poppy. I know a Singh. Yeah.
1.3 billion people that live in India. One of them's bound to be named Singh. You're right.
Look at what Skittle said. My new name is.
All right, let's move on to Pro-Society.
Oh, fuck me.
Yes.
What the hell?
Yes. That Iverson practice hat is the one.
No, it's not.
No, that's the fucking the one that needs to go in the incinerator.
No, that ain't no incinerator. That's a beautiful hat. You know why?
That is not a beautiful hat.
Iverson actually wore that hat, but it didn't have the patch, and now you put the Philly on there to represent.
Snap, I know you've been in the hat game, the real hat game for about
at least 3 months.
A year and 4 months, but we've seen that hat done by Hat Club 12 times.
Yeah, that hat is a slap in the face to any like retro collector ever.
I love this hat.
Michael S. He doesn't need to explain shit to me. Snap, I've forgotten more about hats than Snap's ever fucking learned.
Fucking Jason's old enough. He invented hats.
Listen, poor Pat. Poor Pat is like an innocent bystander. Just looking at him, he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
That hat is abysmal.
Pat, you don't like that Philly hat? The Iverson.
In fact, Prosody may have just gotten his fucking ass kicked off this show because of that hat.
No,
man.
That hat is
Eric's
amazing.
a good guy.
That fucking hat is amazing, man.
No, you take the side,
real
patch
cool.
off. It has relevance. With that side patch, it's weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, man. I love it, man.
It's okay. Snap, teach their own, buddy. Teach their own.
I can't wait to wear that hat and be like, practice. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about practice.
Dude, you've got a lot of fucking energy today. So everyone, I just want everyone out here to know that Snap is fighting some sort of demon today because he reached out to us earlier in the day and said, guys, I may have to step out tonight. I may not be able to do it. And I said, Snap, just take the night off. He said, no, man, I'm going to try to make it because I really want to be a part of this with you guys. And he is the most energetic I've seen him in years. Like he's
because he also said he's going to go try and sleep it off. And then we didn't hear from the guy for like 13 hours in the middle of the day.
I didn't actually get to see. I had to go to father-daughter's activity day today at 9 in the fucking. First of all, I went to bed at 6 in the morning. I had to wake up at 6:45 in the morning. Had to make my kids lunch and breakfast. Right, take my kids to school.
Oh wow!
This sounds so terrible. My daughter goes to on Fridays. I've
been doing that shit by myself for 6 years.
My daughter, my daughter, my 3-year-old, I gotta go to the school with her and fucking play with Play-Doh and a bunch of other shit and sing songs, sing silly ass songs. Then I come home. Whose fault
is it?
I gotta be doing stuff. Then I gotta do my work, my normal work, my editing work and stuff. I'm editing a music video for Benny the Butcher. They're probably blowing me up right now, asking me where the phone is at, where the video is at. And then I had to pick up my kids. I had to pick up the other kid. And then I had to get the food.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Where was your wife?
My wife had to go to her mother's house to help her cook because her mother does these big feasts for companies. So she had to go all the way 55 minutes away to go help cook.
Look at this comment.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm sacrificing my sleep.
To listen to this. All right, let's move on to sneaker politics. All right, sneaker politics has like a Deion Sanders inspired cap on the left, and what's the Houston one hooked to? Anybody know quickly?
No, I think they accidentally dropped it because it was off the site later in the day. So,
okay.
It's probably what's coming out next week.
That Deion Sanders looks a lot like what I did with my Fitted a couple years ago, right?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to Sneaker Town. Oh God. Their hats always look like Bangladesh hats.
The Chattahoochee Lookouts ain't that bad.
It takes the whole front of the hat.
All right, let's move on to So Fresh.
I don't know the hooks to these.
Dan Marino.
What?
Probably.
What they hooked a Minnesota Twins to Dan Marino?
Yeah, don't you know like people always hook things to letters of the name even though the player has nothing to do with it.
Oh my fucking God. Hooks have jumped the shark.
What is the A's, Leon?
I don't know. I can't even justify that.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas.
Antonio
Once upon a
Banderas.
time in Mexico.
All right. Well,
Okay, let's go to Sports Rule 165. Oh my god, man. What the fuck?
oh, that's bad.
Even if they had good hats, their fucking pictures would make them look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cardinals might be okay, but I don't know. The Mets.
I'm convinced that Clark is terrible. Look at that thing.
Yeah. The Mets are horrendous.
That's huge, that logo.
Yeah, the dinner plate.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Astros might get a pass. Maybe.
Nah. No passes here, buddy.
No pass?
No, let's go to Stash 1250. I love that berry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's very nice.
Love
That's
that berry.
cool.
He does good, clean work, man. All right, let's go. Let's move on to Still. Nice job, Ty. Nice job, Stash 1250. Leon, you want to take us through these?
Yeah, so he's got the 5 ripstop nylon hats. He hooked it to a video game. And then we got the wool hats. I mean, they're not wool, but they're poly, but they just the flannel hats right here. The 2 Blue Jay ones. And the 2 other hats, he was testing out the new color. I think that's Mango Mocha. So, yeah.
Mango Mocha. Is that what we did on our Padres hat?
No, on the Padres hat, this was the pecan.
Oh, pecan. That's right.
I think mango mocha. Is it cotton? I think so. Or is it poly? Looks like cotton a little bit.
Is it kind? I wonder.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember. All right, let's move on to Topper Store Europe. Snap, I know FAM's your favorite store in Europe, but what do you think about these hats?
What in the Uncle Sam? You're really trying to get a visa. Wait, what is that hat? No,
Austria is next on the list now.
What in the world is George Washington doing there?
He's making a fucking champagne party.
Yeah, he's celebrating the World Series win in 2019.
Yo. Okay, but I do like a lot of the other hats. I guess the New York Yankee with the rose touch is pretty cool. The Twins is nice. That Mets with the fucking apple gotta go.
That thing is nice.
Is that Blue Jays really that big? Is that bird that
Yep.
big? Is that
It is that big. It's a big
fucking
bird.
big ass bird?
Big bird.
It's a big bird.
Yeah.
You just gave Snap. You just gave Snap his next Society hook. He's gonna make a fucking yellow hat with that goddamn logo on it. Big bird, orange bottom.
Oh my god!
Metallic green. This looks like a parrot.
What about that Twins hat, Snap?
It's nice. I like. It's okay. Listen, my winners here. Indians in the top, right? The 2 top Indians.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with the New York with the rose, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, brother. George Washington just threw me all the way off. I don't know if he's already a citizen. I don't know if he's trying to become a citizen. That's
that Tennessee Smokies hat is incredible.
Mm.
The Mets with the apple, whether you like the Apple logo or not, that's well executed. The Twins is beautiful. I see why there's a red button when it's got some of the side patch. Looks nice. The Indians on the top are good. I love the Yard Goats because it's a good hockey hook. It just looks like a hockey hat.
I hope you didn't release that George Washington hat at the same time you released the Indians hat. That's all I know.
No.
Now Snap is like he's a guy that understands all the nuance.
Yeah,
of
now
American
he's the
culture
history. Now
Yeah.
he's the history buff.
Yeah, now he knows everything about like what's offensive and what's not. You just got done like ridiculing a bunch of countries. All right, let's move on to Topper Store USA. All right, so these were the in-store drops that we had last week. We had the 4 velours. We had a minor league Monday that showed off that Hartford, that Tennessee Smokies, and that Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. Then we've got the brown, pink, and coppers, and then you have those green and coppers. These things all came out really nice. That's what dropped in the store. And then here's what dropped online. So I'm going to go to you, Leon. Keep 3, drop 2.
I'm going to keep the Cubs top. I will keep the Oakland Stomper, and I'll keep the Ken Griffey Red Seattle. And I'll drop 2, you said?
Yeah.
Drop the Giants bottom left, and I'll drop the Astros far left.
Okay. How about you, Snap? Keep 3, drop 2.
We're gonna keep the Southern League hat with the Everest green because that's my new favorite crown color. We're gonna keep the Braves that Jason probably did at the top left. We're gonna keep the Raiders hook over there with the Stomper on the right. Now, we're going to drop that Astros with this Major League Baseball logo on the side patch. And we're going to drop, because who puts mismatched side patches on hats? The Ken Griffey with the Jackie at 50.
That's not the mismatch, I would say.
Technically, it's not. No.
It's not a mismatch. It's not a mismatch. It's not like these dumbass things.
I mean, he literally wore it on his jersey like that.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's a mismatch.
I'm just kidding. I was just poking fun. Let's drop the. No, I like everything else. The only one I would drop, to be honest with you, is the Astros hat because I don't like that side patch.
Listen, you know what's interesting though? I will talk about the mismatched side patch really quickly, right? It's interesting that all the people, not you, Snap, this is not pointing at you. I know you were just fucking around.
Yeah.
But the people that wanted to point it around are the people that don't know shit about baseball. Honestly, like the ones that were like trying to poke at it and say things about it. Those people don't know anything about the game. And you can tell in seconds. Like this whole thing, right? The story behind it is what's most important. And I think that's like that's a direct hook from a jersey. It's a direct hook. It's not something that was created in our minds. That was a direct hook from a jersey that's really relevant to baseball history and Jackie Robinson history. But a lot of people like to point out, because I talked a lot about mismatch patches. I've talked a lot about those. Mm-hmm. This is not one of those. I don't care what anybody tells me. It's not being hypocritical. It's not a mismatch patch. It's different.
No, it's not. It's cool.
They all wore that patch that year.
They all wore that patch. Mm. And this was directly on his All-Star game jersey, that exact way. It's an American League across the front and it had those 2 patches on the jersey. That's what the jersey was. Mm. All right. So let's move on to uniform sports.
Oh, yeah.
Raiders clean.
Mm. The Patriots is too.
I like them.
It's the gray throwing me off. Fucking gray.
Yeah, it could match to the helmet of the Patriots, right? Yeah.
That's what I think it is, because that is exactly, that's a helmet color.
It's like got the older colors too, right? Like the brighter blue, as opposed to the ocean.
It's more like Drew Bledsoe era.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who dat, J Ray? Exactly. You're my second favorite viewer tonight, besides Jonas.
Jonas has a tough spirit to him.
Jonas is a legend. That's the appropriate
use. Up with USA Cap King.
You know what?
What?
I like that Clark the Club because I like that Chicago. I never seen that Chicago script.
You obviously have never been to sportslogos.net, but okay.
I haven't seen people use it. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
That Pittsburgh on the bottom is fucking terrible, though.
Yeah.
Right, bottom right.
Yeah, that's a bad one. It's like they took it from Clark Street's order.
They took it from Clark Street's order.
Well, it does kind of have that vibe to it.
I wonder who designs USA Cap Kings hats.
USA Cap King,
No, I wonder who.
or maybe USA Cap Queen.
I went
It's a family-run business.
I went in the store, and when I saw the owner, I was like, no.
Oh, you didn't piss off enough Patels today?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Don't do that. That guy's a fucking. Listen, these people are like. That guy was making hats when you were like 8.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point, you can't make hats anymore. So
that doesn't mean he's making the hats. Dude, leave that guy alone. That guy. Listen, I'll tell you what, man. I'm all for talking about hats and stuff and saying something's not good. But those people are good people.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, those people that run that store are good people.
Yeah, he probably doesn't
like
design
Clark Street has good people there. These people,
absolutely.
Blessings to everybody in the hat community and everybody that owns a store. Much blessings to you.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing about that guy specifically. The father that owns USA Cap King.
Yeah.
What he does is, this is a really nice guy. Customers will come in, right, and they'll share their thoughts, and he'll ask them like what he thinks, what they think he should do, and he has a little pad at the register, right, where he writes down everybody's thoughts and feelings around the hats and what they think he should do. He takes all of their thoughts into account. He's very kind to everybody that walks into the store. His grandkids always running around in there. It's a beautiful family-run business. And you know what? I don't like most of these hats in this slide. But I will tell you this: that's a good guy.
See, and I think that's the most important, because even though if we don't like some hats, but every store has its own community, and they're listening to their people, you know. And I think we also have a lot of logos that we are using because people cannot get them in Europe, and we always listen to that. I think this is very important, and you can see it here too, because if their customers want to have these hats and he makes it, that's fantastic, isn't it?
It is. And I think, like, listen, I'm not trying to take a shot at you, Snap. What I'm saying is, like, and I think everyone out there watching our show needs to realize this too. When we talk, listen, it's one thing to talk bad about like lids, but listen, when you start to talk bad about the hats that some of these small stores make, but that's all it is. It ends there. It's not about the people behind the hats. It's not. Even when you're talking about Clark Street, it's not about the people. It's about the hats just aren't good, you know? And our opinions are our opinions. But I do think and Shutter Brims, listen, you know, like, again, I think we forget about some of this stuff. Like, we're not like the end all be all in terms of what's cool and what's not, or what looks good or what doesn't. This is just our opinions. When I created this channel with Leon, it was never about trying to make people it wasn't about like influencing someone's buying decision. It was never about that. It was about just creating a format where we could all talk about something and share opinions. It's no different than talking about sports. Like, you know, it's just what we do. It was never meant to be influencing buying decisions.
Except we can all agree that Mark Burley is not a fucking legend.
Yes.
White Sox.
But we can also agree on this. Without Views from the Vault, people in California wouldn't know what the fuck USA Cap King was. I want to be real. No one knew that shit. No one knew what Sports World was. No one knew those things. They just knew their local mom and pop shops. You still have people that jump into the comments on the Views from the Vault channel in our comments and say, I didn't even know about this store. Or I thought it was only Lids and Hat Club. And they don't say that anymore because of this platform. So, you know, a lot of these places do great things. They're doing right by their local customers. And I just think, yeah, look at this, from Cali, and I buy from USA Cap King because of you guys. See? That's what it's about.
And his name is not Patel.
No. All right. So listen, I want to thank you guys for joining us this evening. This was a pretty long show because Snap was definitely on a roll. And then, you know, Pat, it was great having you, man. It was great having you on the show.
Thank
great
you
having Jason in here. Jason was frisky as always. Leon was just like, he does what he normally does. He defers and allows other people to just kind of dig holes for themselves.
Yep.
And
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Can I say one thing? Yeah, shouts out to all my fans in Vienna and Graz and Linz and Salzburg and Innsbruck. I love you all.
He didn't fucking know those. He's reading it off a fucking list on his computer screen right now.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Top cities in Austria.
Yeah. So he.
And guys, don't worry. I muted Snap. So
I guarantee you somebody from Vienna is going to say, I love you, Snap. I watch you all the time in the comments.
So he stopped his campaign, his retribution campaign for Asia, and now has moved to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Snap is the definition of a fucking menace. He is a menace. Like there is like, when you think of the word menace, right? Snap is a menace.
He's like a bad rash.
As soon as he saw that there was a re-rock of his hat, he dug into his little hat rack that he fell on last week. He found the hat and he put it on.
Oh yeah.
All I want to say is chicken see me burger.
What?
I just spoke Austrian to you. Chicken see me burger.
Yeah, because Austrian is such a strong language.
Well, it's German, and that's why I don't understand why when I say congratulations for Germany winning the gold, he's not.
No, this was nothing against Germany, but you said that your team in Germany won it, I think, and I just said, nah, I'm from Austria, you know. It's like,
What language do they speak in Austria?
yeah, something like German.
What?
It's different.
Snap. What language do we speak in the United States?
English.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's your point?
If England does something, I'm proud.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Sure.
Listen, if we were to continue to do this with him, he would drag 17 more countries into this.
I know.
He's the hole digger, man. He's just digging the hole deep.
I love you guys.
I want to apologize to all the viewers that are still with us.
I gotta tell you though, I love watching him process. I don't know if you guys watch him the way I do. When he starts to get in these holes, I'm watching his little.
I saw you notice him when he was like, no, I'm just gonna tell you. You noticed it right away.
But I want to tell you, Snap, I do think that like if we were to restructure our intro video, right? Yeah. I want the last part of the video to be you falling.
Oh damn, that's fucked up. Wow.
No, I'm talking. No, you don't have to do it again. I'm saying I want to take that part. I want to put it in our intro video.
No. Yeah, that was so funny. That part of the video where in the intro, when I walked out of your store with those 2 boxes of hats, you should have seen everybody's face like, what the fuck? Because I had 2 big old boxes of hats.
Yeah, you also said the most pause-worthy comment when you jumped out. Do you remember what you said when you popped out of the store?
No, what did he say?
No, I forgot.
He goes, "When I come hard."
Oh yeah, yeah. I did say that.
Like, hey,
when I come to New York, I come hard.
Yeah, half of New York was like, "Hey, yo."
All right. Well, listen, guys, it was a good evening. We're gonna have to end this before Snap does something else that we don't approve of. So with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. viewsfromthevault.com to get your official merch from us. For Pat, Jason, Leon, Ariel, and Pierre, we're out of here.
See you, everybody.
Peace.